All right. Good morning. Very good day to talk boxing. I know some of you guys are going to be a little bit mad at me this morning, but I have to admit that I was wrong. I was wrong. And I need to apologize to each and every one of you. This rarely happens, but I got to do it. I got to tell you, I was wrong. Ajay, Nicole Matthews, what's up? Andy Gill. David Tistain, shout out South Africa. Fanan, have you seen they ordered the Fundora and Crawford fight? Does that mean does it mean for Spence? What does it mean for Spence? Nothing. Spence is probably going to fight Fundora. Fundora's probably going to drop the belt. The question is whether or not we'll see if they order a purse bid or if they agree to the fight. Well, you knew the WBO was going to try to force the fight. They've been saying that for a while. So that's nothing new. They ordered it before. Didn't happen before. WBO ordered Tim Tszyu to fight Jermell. Didn't happen. The PBC does not have a problem telling the WBO, keep your belt. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That purse split is crazy. That purse split situation is crazy. That's not, I guess it's not crazy, but it's to be noted that if it goes to purse bid, it really affects Sebastian Fundora's money. It's going to cost a lot of money for Turki Alalshiek to make that fight. It's going to be easy for Al Haymon to pay more money to Sebastian Fundora for an Errol Spence fight than him fighting Terence Crawford. So if it's money, I bet you I would say, yeah, he's going to drop that belt. Because if it goes to a purse bid, you're going to get a champion split go to Terence Crawford because he's the WBO super champion. And because he's the WBO super champion, there's a prescribed amount of money. I don't know if it's 60-40. I don't know what it is. But Sebastian Fundora is the champion. But because Terence Crawford is the super champion, he gets the most money, even though he's the challenger for the WBO belt. So if Sebastian Fundora can get anything that looks like 50-50 out of Errol Spence, he's going to not fight Terence Crawford because he has a chance to win. He has a better chance to win against Errol, and he's probably going to make more money. And he has a lower fee because he doesn't have to pay 2 sanctioning fees for the fight. And he can probably get a rematch clause out of Errol if he loses. So from what I see, to answer your question, oh, snap. Just sharing my accomplishments with you, frat. Damn. Dog, thank you so much for your support, man. God, dog. Thank you for a little bit of them accomplishments. What? Let's focus on whatever you want to talk about today. Phenomenal show. What you want to talk about today? How can I work for you today's phenomenal show for sponsoring this live stream like this? At least the first hour or 2 hours. I'm sorry, you got 2 hours. The going rate for an hour on this channel is $100. You want to buy an hour of my time? $100. I think that's a fair YouTube chat price for my time. Dog, thank you for allowing me to have the accomplishments of serving you for 2 hours. Phenomenal show. I got to think of perks for people that are real big time supporters, bro. 10 count for Uruguayan soccer player Juan Izquierdo. Juan Izquierdo, for sure. Rest in peace, sir, and condolences to the family. Rest in peace, Juan Izquierdo. Sorry if I butchered your name. Yeah. But God dog, can I talk about how Turkey got his ass whooped and I owe an apology? Ooh, Knockout Boxing 86 TV did a piece of work yesterday. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Excellent. Excellent. Follow. Excellent piece of work by Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Got to give him a shout out. Off an article done by Alan Dawson. Great piece of journalism. Journalism done as it's supposed to be by a journalist. Great job, Alan Dawson. I didn't get to see. Oh, I saw the interview. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Oh, no. Congratulations on the interview with I still have to go back and watch the interview with Abdullah Mason. I did listen to a little bit of it. I did get to listen to a little bit. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing. No, I was talking about something else entirely. I was talking about the article that came out by Alan Dawson and how the ass whooping that Al Haymon is putting on Turki Alalshiek is epic. 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 From an outside looking in YouTube business gossipy perspective, it's an ass whooping the likes of which is David and Goliath. It's David and Goliath. Bow, get your ass the bow, get back, bow, get your ass out my way. Dog is a muscle move. No, David Williams. It wasn't brilliant. It was stone cold, elbow to the mouth. Get the fuck out my face-ish. Nah, dog, it was worse than that, bro. It was worse than brilliant. It was just straight up mugged his ass. Nigga, back your ass up, Your Excellency. Get your ass out my face. I got shit to do. Dog, you better believe I'm laughing, King. Dog, let me tell you how the way we do business in the United States, dog, you can't tell me. You cannot, seriously, man, all jokes aside, you cannot tell me that ain't no ass whooping. Mr. Millionaire, Mr. I Got Billions got his ass whooped. How? Dog, it's crazy. It's almost like it's propaganda. So, anyway, my guy, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, did the video. I listened to what he had to say. Go listen to what he had to say. I'm not going to tell you what he had to say. What I'm going to say is what I got to say. What he had to say that was awesome was the fact that he talked about how Turki Alalshiek got his prices jacked up by Al Haymon putting them fighters on that card, and the fact that a lot of the money that Turki Alalshiek lost, he lost that money to Al Haymon. Now look, Knockout Boxing 86 TV understands business, and he brought out a point. So I can't talk about this without acknowledging him first. He talked about how when Al Haymon had Turki Alalshiek's fighters, his fighters on Turki Alalshiek's card, and Turki Alalshiek's card lost $10 million or whatever it was, that a lot of the money that he lost was to Al Haymon, and that basically he jacked up the cost of the card and caused Turki to lose the money. But also that's a whammy because the money went to him. In a fight that, watch this, in a fight that Turki Alalshiek lost money in, Al Haymon made a bunch of money in. He whooped his ass on his own card. On his own card that lost money. And that's, I got to acknowledge, I never thought about that. It is hilarious, though. It is hilarious. But the move, the gangster move, though. Yeah, the guaranteed minimums, the gate, that's some gangster shit. That's some gangster shit out of it. But the real that's some smart shit. The rough shit, though, was that Al Haymon put them out of the T-Mobile Arena. Al Haymon kicked them out. And Al Haymon specifically drove up his costs. Al Haymon did it. He did it. Al Haymon is guilty. Al Haymon is guilty of driving that man's costs up through the roof. $20 million. $20 million. Damn, that's rough. And what? No, that's not G-Man. Get on up here, dog. No, dog, he whooping his ass. G-Man, this whole live stream is for you. This is for you. I'm here for you. Dog, I'm trying to tell you this. This ain't no rookie shit. Dog, this ain't no rookie shit. Al don't talk to the media, but damn, he talked to the media, don't he? Ooh, he don't talk to the media, but damn, Al be talking to the media. Damn. One for the Ivy League. Shit. One for the Ivy League. Hey, where you at? Where you at, my guy? Ivy League. Where you at? Franz Kafka, where you at? One for the Ivy League. One for the Ivy League. One for Harvard. That counts for Yale. Alphas count for Noops. You know, during times of general conversations in society, we all part of the same crew. You Ivy League. Yeah, I know. El Ram, we lost Juan Izquierdo. We'll do another 10 count for you, brother. We had a sponsored 10 count, and then we're going to obviously have another Unsponsored 10 count for Juan Izquierdo. Friends, what up? Hey, what's up, Pull Up Bandit? Yeah, nice move, but let me tell you what the big brutal move was. The brutal move was the fact that he put him out of the MGM Grand. The brutal move was he moved. That's not checkers. No, this is checkers. John, hey, Robert Johnson. In this instance, Al Haymon played checkers. He didn't play chess. He played checkers. This is checkers. He made Turki Alalshiek play checkers. That's checkers. That's checkers. This is checkers. He just said, this is simple decision. Move. That's checkers. Hey, yeah, hey, dog, pick that shit up and move it. Get the fuck out. That's checkers. He was playing, he said, I'm not playing chess, I'm playing checkers. Move your shit. Move. Nah, we going to the MGM Grand. We're going to the T-Mobile Center. You're getting the fuck. Hey, Dana, get the fuck out of the UFC Center. Who do you have a contract with, Dana? Get your ass out. That's my date. And Dana said, hey, man, I'm out. Hey, Al, no problems. We'll be over here at the Sphere, and we're going to have to pay. We're going to lose $20 million doing it. Get your ass. That's checkers. That's bully move. That's bully move. That's boom, bully move. Tell me I'm lying. Now here's that link. Let me put that link in the chat. So I can work for a red. So my shirt, because my guy Noop said that the red ain't gonna be the only, your shirt, Noop, ain't gonna be the only red in the building, dog. Hey, dog, if I wear this shirt, it's a day to debate and battle. I know y'all don't want to do it. Did we shut y'all up? Hey, good morning, Fanon. What's the topic? Anything you want to talk about, really? Hey, Andy Gill said, hey, Fanon, I was watching a Danny Garcia interview yesterday, and they asked him, if he wins, would he like to fight Canelo next since he wanted to fight him at 154? He said he wouldn't mind it. Oh, I know he would like to fight that. I would like that. Well, nah, I can't say I'd like that fight a whole lot. I can't say I'd like that fight a whole lot. I think Danny a little too small and a little too tailor-made. Ooh, he's going to get hit with something nasty. Danny probably going to wind up getting hit with something nasty. And then I don't know if Danny hits hard enough, even as hard as Danny hits, because Danny's one of the bigger punchers. You know, at 147, he really was. He'll crack you up. 140 and 147, he'll crack you. So I think that'd be a little bit tough. All right, did I put the link in the chat? Let's see. Yeah, I did. No smoke. But anyway, that's a whooping. I consider that to be a whooping. Can anybody click the link and tell me how that is not a whooping? I would love to hear from you. I would really love to hear from you. Maybe I'm wrong. If you explain to me how I'm wrong and that don't look like a whooping, am I jaded? Seriously, let's do some critical thinking together. I've got time. Thank you so much for your support. Hunter Young. Vichy Properties has no need to help Turkey. Saudi isn't going to open casinos. So Vici properties do not care about their money. Who's Vici? I don't know who Vici properties are. I thought it was MGM that had the contract. MGM. I thought MGM had the contract with them, and for them to fight, for the UFC to fight 4 times a year at the MGM Grand. So on that particular date, they said, "Nah, you can fight with us. Move your date to some other date," and they gave the date to Al Haymon. Boxing, the pullout banner said, "Do you think Nello will resign with PBC? Does Errol have a trainer yet? Do I think Nello will resign with PBC? I think he'll work with PBC for sure because I don't even think he's in a situation where he has to literally really resign because it's so. I mean, let me put it this way: there's no need for him not to resign with Al Haymon. He's got guaranteed gates at the MGM Grand. Pull out Bandit. The man's got guaranteed gates at the MGM Grand. Canelo's is in a residency at the MGM. At the T-Mobile Arena. At the T-Mobile Arena, he's got a residency at the T-Mobile Arena. Is that a fair? I think that's a fair description of what Canelo got going on. Because Canelo doesn't have he may not have a guarantee from Amazon. He turned around and got the guarantee from the casino. Do you understand how on par that is with the move pulled by Don King of getting himself paid in cash advance, but a fighter, somebody else getting paid in casino stock? So he took all the cash for himself, and then they issued that value of stock to somebody else. What a brilliant move. That was a stone cold ripoff move. Stone cold. I'm telling you, stone cold. Nobody ever really talks about that move because, man, I'm telling you, I read it in a contract. I was like, wow. Don King, wow. That's wild. That one right there was wild. His lawyers, they were vicious. This is just brilliant positioning, man. Just brilliant position. To move your guarantee that you got to come out with from a bank. You don't even get it from a bank. You get it straight from the venue itself. They have to, number one, have a lot of trust that you can do those numbers. Because they're not risking the entire money. Say it's $15 million, they're not really risking the entire $15 million, really. If it's 50 with Canelo, with Gervonta, that risk is going to be minimized. And that risk can change depending on the boxer. If they have that type of relationship for a number of dates with properties owned by MGM, you're not even going to a bank. You're getting it from the people for putting on the event because they believe that you're profitable. Only way somebody's going to do that is if they're putting on highly profitable events where they've worked with that organization before, and that organization believes that they can trust the outcome of those events. That's the only way that you're going to do that. That's akin to, in music, what I heard. I heard him talk, Birdman, talk about how somebody did a deal with him that was only his distribution. The only thing that he got everything but the distribution rights or something like that. He gave him 10%. He paid him 10% for distribution. That's it. Other than that, he gets everything else. He gets the publishing, he gets everything else because he's done such good business for them and it was so profitable for so long. They said, "All right, hey man, just not to leave us. No worries. Hey man, we'll just distribute it for you because we're making a lot of money distributing it. We made a lot of money you before. I think that's excellent. Oh yeah, King.
This is about to be a good show today. Cause
It's hold on. It's about to be a good show today. It is a good show today. You
yes,
don't think
sir.
it is?
And the
You don't think it's a good show every day?
so it is a good show, but so-called
You don't think
bad.
it's a good show every day?
Yeah, it is every day. But so-called bad business Crawford strikes again.
Who
Gets
said
himself in
bad business
mandatory.
Crawford?
That's what people call him. I'm not. That's what people
No,
call them.
okay, I'm sorry. Explain how Bud. Okay, so you're not okay. I'm surprised. What would you like to talk about? I didn't see this
So
coming.
yeah. So-called bad business Crawford strikes again by getting in a mandatory position for Sebastian Fundora's belt. Now,
Hold on,
Sebastian Fundora.
hold on.
Let me finish. Let me finish what I have to say, and then you can respond.
No, first of all, I'm not responding. This is not a response. I don't want to wait to have to respond. I would like a clarification.
It's your channel, so go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Who said this?
Who said what?
What you just all that stuff you said, bad business Bud is did something. First of all, what did bad business Bud do? And who was the ones that said this?
You
Who's the
called him
source
bad
of this
business,
comment?
Crawford. Let me be clear. You called him bad business, bud. So I'm saying you've been calling him that for a long time now, and guess what? He's back at it again. He is the mandatory for the WBO belt or the WBA belt. I don't know whichever one it is for
Okay, so
Sebastian.
number
Sebastian,
one.
let me
So
finish real
number
quick.
one, no, 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 no,
Come
no,
on,
no.
man.
I
Come on,
gotta
man.
get clarification. So you're telling me that I called him bad business Bud,
Yes, you
and
did
that I'm
several.
saying this fight that he has coming up is bad business?
No, that's not what I'm trying
Well,
to say.
first of
No.
all, I don't think I'm the one calling him bad business Bud. Really, I think that's Fahim Satur. Think that's his phrase, not mine.
Are you
I
sure?
will say that Bud is a good businessman for himself, but
So
he's, you know, I
so
don't think
now
he himself does bad business.
so now he's a good businessman all of a sudden.
I mean, for himself,
So
the
who else are you
results of the
supposed to be a
things that he has
businessman for?
done, I've always said that he's accomplished a lot as far as getting himself a lot of money for his fights. He's been very well paid. It's hard for me to call a man a bad businessman when he gets guaranteed contracts for millions of dollars. And people fight that put him on fights can lose money, but he makes it. So it's not that he's a bad businessman for himself, because he's the mark of a bad businessman is that they're not making a profit. Bud is fucking making a ton of profit. So no, I would not call him a bad businessman. Bad business Bud is not talking about him being a bad businessman. I believe when Fahim Sator uses the phrase bad business Bud, he's saying, and this is maybe an African American thing, a Black American.
Hey,
Oh no,
hey,
I got to tell you because we got to make sure everybody understands this. When he's saying he's bad business, he's not saying that Bud is a bad businessman. What he's saying though is literally he is bad business for me. He's
what?
bad business for you.
That makes no sense. Fanon
No, it
International.
really it doesn't. It's not that it doesn't. Does the definition not make any sense, or do people saying that it applies make no sense?
Fanon, you know what your channel's acronym is?
Sir, I don't want to do none of that fib shit. Fuck you with that dumb shit. Can get back to the questions. Are you telling me? What are you telling me?
I'm telling you that Terence Crawford is in line with the as the mandatory challenger for Sebastian Fundora to get that fight with Sebastian Fundora if he wanted, and also looks like Canelo Alvarez needs Turki Alalshiek to fight Terence Crawford. Looks like
No,
he's
he
back.
doesn't.
Looks like he is back.
No, it doesn't look
Looks
like that
like
at
he
all.
looks like he
Go
changed his
ahead.
tune.
Oh God, hold on. Before
Looks
you
like he
go say all
changed
this
his
shit,
tune and he's
hold on,
back.
hold on, man. I'm gonna let you talk, but you gotta promise me one thing before I let you explain all of this.
I'm not good at making promises.
Oh, you made it. You're good at making promises. You bad at keeping them. Don't worry. Just make it and then worry about keeping it.
What is this, man? Just can you
Okay. If
respond to
I
what I
let
said?
you go, you've got to stay long enough to listen to my response.
Sure, I think I
You,
have
you
time for
like to
that.
jump out of there. Okay. And I'm
Because I
going to listen to what you say. I'm going to give you about 3 solid minutes. 3 solid minutes. At the end of this 3 solid minutes, when I come back and then I tell you exactly what bad business bud means,
your
you're going to listen. You're going to
changed
listen.
definition that you're gonna come up with.
No, it's not. It is an actual bad business bud. Just means that he's bad business, man. That nigga bad. I'm going to use the N word for people to know. We would say this, man. You fuck with that? You fuck with that broad? Fuck nah, she bad business. That bitch bad. That bitch bad business.
What? Who says that, bro?
Black people in America say that. If
They
I
don't
told
say
a
that
black
about no
person that,
damn broads,
bro,
bro.
you're seriously, man, you're
Bro,
not black. So
I've been in this country for 10 years. They
that
don't
bitch
say that
bad.
shit
That
about
bitch
no.
is bad business, dude. That
I
bitch
don't
is
know about
bad
that.
business, dude. Will you shut the fuck up? You've been in the country for 10 years. I'm actually telling you how people talk. That's universal. People will know. Okay, here, let me tell you. Even if a black person had never heard that before, they would immediately know what I meant because I speak Negro.
Man, ain't nobody saying that cornball shit, bro.
That Where do you think the phrase came from? Why do you think Fahim used it?
What's bad business is bad business, bro. And
Dude, bad
it's
business.
not
Yeah,
good for
what's bad
business. He's
business
not a
is
good
what bad
businessman.
business. What's bad business is bad business, but that doesn't mean the person conducting bad business is bad at business.
So did you call Terence Crawford a bad business person? Yes or no?
No, I don't think I did. I don't think he is. Let me put it that way. I
Fanan,
don't think he is.
I have you on videotape
Do
saying
not do me the videotape shit. I'll throw you out. Okay, because I'm not good. I got, you know how many hours of videotape there is for me? I've got hours and hours and hours of me telling you this same thing. I'm sitting here talking to you. Talk to me. I do not think Bud Crawford is bad at business. That doesn't make sense. I couldn't win the argument. I would beat myself in an argument. How can somebody be bad at business if they are a multimillionaire? They've never lost. They've done something 40 times in a row. For him, it was extremely profitable.
but I've heard you say it multiple
Listen,
times that Terence. So I don't understand what the confusion
well,
is.
let me explain it to you since it doesn't make sense to you. I'm sure that's not the first time you've had that experience in your life where somebody told you something that didn't make sense to you at first. So you got an explanation.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So Bud Crawford being a good businessman, what is the metric that you use for a good businessman? I'm
Somebody who's
asking you. I'm asking
somebody
you.
who's profitable, who's making money. Um, yeah, who's doing well in their business essentially. I mean, that's the
Okay, great.
simple way of saying it.
I think that's accurate. So if I say Bud is a bad businessman, the standard that I would use, I would judge him on the profit that he makes. Correct? If
Okay.
profit is the metric, let's just use profit as the metric. So if I say that if Bud looks at his personal bank account and says, "Oh, I started the year with $5 million in my account. I ended the year with $30 million in my account from my business." That's a lot of profit. I would say that he was good at it because he had a good measurement. Right?
Okay. So explain what you meant by bad business.
No, when I say he is bad business, say, for example, somebody did business with Terence Crawford. And every time they did with business with Terence Crawford, they spent $70. Every time they did business, they spent $70 with Terence Crawford. Every time Terence Crawford did business with them, Terence Crawford gave them $30.
Every
They
time,
made 30, they spent 70, he made 30.
every time, every time they did
Every
that,
time.
every
I'm
single
giving you,
time.
listen, I'm giving you an example. Say every time they did business with somebody, that person spent 70 to do this project, and Bud got 30 of the 70 that they spent. And they didn't. The reason I say 70 that they spent, you can just say the 70 that they lost because they didn't get anything back. They
Okay,
just lost that.
I get what you're trying to say, right?
So let me complete it, and I'm glad that you understand. What I'm saying is, for everybody else, that Bud can make money while his business partners lose money. So the business partners that consistently lose money look at him and say he's bad business. It looks good on the outside, but you get in and it's very expensive. You'll wind up losing your money. Maybe like a new BMW that loses value. You look good in the neighborhood. Everybody's looking at it. Well, everybody says they're looking at it. But then when you look, you realize, oh, that shit was real expensive.
Fanon, when Terence Crawford was negotiating with Errol Spence, you made a video said bad business Crawford is blocking the Spence fight.
What's
What did you
the
mean by that?
period? What is the punctuation at the end of that?
Exclamation mark.
That's it.
Terence Crawford, bad business, block Spence fight. That's what you
Okay,
said.
yeah. Oh, if I talked about that, yeah. But I don't know what I said that day, but I can tell you his bad business, like going to the David Avanesyan fight, that's bad business.
How was that bad business?
It's bad business because you're doing business partner again. You're doing business with somebody, and that's a bad business practice.
He got himself a better split, Fanon.
It doesn't
Did all
matter.
that
You still
weight.
have to
That
inform
ends up
people.
being good business.
Sir, if you're in a negotiation with somebody and they're relying on your word because they have other options and you have other options, but if you tell them that they're your only option and this is done, we've got it done, but at the last minute, you pull out, you don't give them enough time and enough notice. Another example of that could be if you've worked with somebody at a job and you get a new job. You don't tell the person who's been paying you for years and years, hey, I'm leaving you. Here's 2 weeks notice.
Fanon, you know the Al Heyman side was bullshitting with
Sir,
Terence
I'm not
Crawford.
going to argue about that. I'm going to talk about the subject, the word bad business, and what the definition of the use of it could be. If that's your subject, we're going to stay on that subject. That's what bad business means. It's a bad business practice or a bad business investment. Okay?
You just making it fit however
Sir,
it
I'm
works.
telling
Bro.
you how black people anybody in this chat, I guarantee I'm not even looking at the chat, will tell you that they know what somebody means when they say that.
So
It
you're
is a
saying
colloquial.
because I'm not black.
It's a
Cause
colloquial phrase.
so you're saying because I'm not black, I don't understand. That's
Do
what you're
you
saying.
understand it?
That's what you're trying to say, right?
Well, no. Do you understand it? You're telling me that let me answer that question. I know you don't understand it. So you're telling me you don't understand it. I'm telling you that this is something that is commonly used in the black community.
Fanon,
Not that you're not black. You have the capacity to understand it as somebody that's not black, even though you've said you're black. Pick one. But because I remember you saying maybe 2-3 days ago, definitely within the last week, that you're black. But today you're not black. So the day today that you're not black, King.
What?
No, you are capable of understanding it if you're black. But if you heard it every day, then you would know what I meant by
Didn't
that.
you just say I don't speak? I don't understand that.
Obviously you don't. You told me that you don't.
But I can tell you this: I ain't never heard nobody say that broad is bad business. So
That's
I
just
don't
because
know.
I've never heard anybody say, hey, say something in Arabic that I've never heard before. Won't take long. You can say, give me a drink of water in an Arabic language I wouldn't know. Shut the fuck up, dummy. Like, for real. I know now that your dumb ass knows what I meant by that. Is there anything else that you want to say? Because how about you accept that that's what I meant?
I mean, with your track record, I can't accept that, bro. I just don't.
Hold on. My track record of you saying that we always have great shows and me beating your ass up with facts over the course of years isn't enough. So I got to throw you out. I'm going to throw you out.
It's good shows, but
you're going to be the fuck back out. I'm telling you right in a second, you about to be the fuck back out for about another 6 months.
I mean, it's up to you, bro.
If the biggest liar that bumps across this channel is about to sit up here and tell me that I lie about a phrase called being bad business.
No, I said with your track record with Terence Crawford. That's what I said. I didn't say nothing else.
What do you want to talk about with boxing, man? You didn't get to the point you're trying to make.
The other thing I was gonna say, it looks like Canelo Alvarez is back with the fight of Terence Crawford. He wants to make that fight, so it looks like Terence Crawford got himself another big payday getting lined up with Turki Alalshiek working in the background. What say you about that?
Can you repeat that?
Man, you're not even paying attention.
I am. You said something about what say I about some bullshit that Terence Crawford, that Canelo Alvarez needs Turki Alalshiek for Terence Crawford.
What are you
some
Googling,
dumb shit
bro?
like that, but I needed to hear the specifics again.
Are you done Googling?
No, nigga, dumbass, I can Google, fart, play ping pong, and still whoop your ass at the same time, bozo. Repeat it.
Looks like Canelo Alvarez has told several reporters, according to Boxing Scene, that he wants to make the Terence Crawford fight next. Looks like he's back.
No, he didn't say that he wants to. He said that it's not impossible. That's not the same thing.
He's still open to making the fight.
That's not the same thing as that he is. That it's likely he will be, or any of that. Just say what he said, man.
Fanon, the other day he said that he doesn't want to talk about it because
he's fighting. What's the article? You're out here breaking news again and misquoting things. What's the news? What's the source so I can see it?
Fanon, it's in your title. Canelo throws a bone to Crawford.
Yes,
throws a bone. You know how disrespectful that is, man. Saying that about Terence Crawford, bro.
Let me tell you something. Hold on, man. Let me tell you something.
I'm listening.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking throw you out of here. Stop talking down to me. Stop fucking clowning. And I'm telling you, I mean that shit. You'll be the fuck out of here again. Watch the fuck how you talk to me. You fucking bozo. Why you run? Coward. You fucking coward. Get out of here, man. Dude, this dude is seriously, let me tell you something, man. He don't believe shit that dude had to say, bro. This dude was black yesterday. Today he's not black. He says Canelo Alvarez needs Terence Crawford to do what? Because he said that it was possible. Do you think? Oh yeah. Do I think he'll resign? Yeah, I think he'll resign. The Phenomenal Show. I can't take the dude's nasty ass voice sounding disgusting. How you going to tell a black American man what was said in his own culture? You try to study us as much as you can, but you can never be us, you low IQ loser. No, let me tell you what, he's a stone cold racist, bro. He didn't believe anything that he was saying, dog. He just went about lying with a condescending voice, bro, for like just 5 straight minutes. Where's the homeless thirsty man that I got a pop for his? Oh man, he's terrible, ain't he? King, stop talking because he's going to get thrown out for like 8 months. Here's the link, though. Hey, thank you, LR. Anyway, back to this fact that Turki Alalshiek got thrown out, that Al Haymon threw Turki Alalshiek out of a casino. Let's get back to Terence. Let's talk about, Canelo Alvarez really needs the guy that Al Haymon threw out of a venue in order to get his fight done. Dog, come on back, King, with your racist ass. Come on back over here, Mr. Racist. Come on back up. Well, no need to run. I was going to go there. You better know I was about to go there. How you going to have the Saudi royals thrown out of a casino by a Negro from Ohio? How cold are American black folk when you can toss that billionaire ass fund up out of casino? Get your ass out of the casino. That's what I say. Now, what say I was what you asked.
Fanon, can you bring Phenomenal
What you
Show up
asked
here?
was, what say I was your question. What say I?
Can you bring Phenomenal Show up here? Because I'm
What's
tired of his bitch ass.
Yes,
always
I
calling
can.
me out.
Yes, I can. I will bring Phenomenal Show up here.
Bring him up
I
here
will
right
do
now.
everything I can to
Because
get
this
his
pussy's always talking
to get
shit.
this. You are now talking about things. First of all, stop right there. Number one, you ain't never had no pussy and you don't even like pussy. So don't talk bad about it now. There's one thing to talk about something you don't know, and that's being black. But to talk about something else you don't know about, something that much of a treasure, dog, you got to slow down, homie. You know you don't like that now. Slow your ass up. Take a breath. You're a little emotional. You okay now?
Can you
slow down?
No, can you bring him up?
Don't bad mouth no ussy.
Because you're condoning what he's saying, and it's really annoying.
What did he
bro.
say?
He's just always attacking me for what? I don't even know this dude.
What did he say?
Man, all I'm gonna say is fuck him. He's a pussy.
Okay, you said
and I don't care.
You did it. You said it. You said
I don't care.
Fuck him. I got it. You don't care.
He's a piece of shit.
You said what say I? Was your question to me. Let's refocus, son. What
Go
say
ahead,
I
man.
was your question. What say I? So can I say I? I would like to say I. I would like to have my I say. This is what I say. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you coming back. It was an absolute pleasure to read an article where some Negro from Ohio snatched Turki Alalshiek by his headscarf and threw his ass out of the T-Mobile Arena. in order to make a guaranteed gate for Canelo Alvarez. It was hilarious to see that. So it is equally hilarious to listen to you say that the man that just got paid, Canelo, the person, Canelo, who just had his advisor snatch Turki Alalshiek by the collar and throw his ass up out of the T-Mobile, needs him to make a fight. See, when Canelo said that, hey, we can still make the fight, he said it right after he had grabbed Turki Alalshiek by his headdress and thrown him out, threw his ass all the way over to the sphere to do a fight and cost him $20 million to do it. And then look at what this nigga, let me tell you what this dude, he's terrible for boxing. Oh, he's terrible for boxing because all Turkey, where'd you go? Where'd you go? You wanted to say, you said, what say I? This is my I say. And you ran up out of here. I wonder why. That's so bad for boxing. All we're trying to do here is make the best fights. So in trying to make the best boxing events, all we did was try to put up an event up against a boxing match in the same venue that a boxing match was going to be in. All we did is try to block boxing because all we want is the best, but we don't want people to see them fight. And then we got talk. What? Why you jump off, dog? You was talking down to me. You was talking all froggy to me. You was talking all kind of shit. Hey, look, man. Let me tell you, man. You know what I love about social media, man? MH Blackwell content. MH Blackwell content. I'm about to do an 8-minute MH Blackwell video with your content. Somebody give me a question so I can make an 8-minute. Hey, for an MH Blackwell super chat, I will make an 8-minute video. This one is entitled, What I Love About YouTube. Man, it is a place where black men get to talk a whole lot of shit. Fanon, you owe me an apology. What are you an apology for, Fahim? Oh, it is so fun to talk shit to this dude, King. He's such a racist. And to fry his ass like that, like where else in my time when I was growing up would you have to really, really, you had to work hard for an opportunity to really whoop up a clown like that without putting your hands on him? But you just whoop his ass up in front of everybody intellectually? Like everybody? Everybody? Dude, social media got these intellectuals mad. The people that consider themselves to be real intellectuals, they mad. The professional boxers that and amateur, especially amateur boxers. Ooh, professional boxers ain't nowhere near as bad as amateur boxers. They think they better than you. They're like, whoa. However, I can appreciate it. But if you're boring and nobody wants to talk to you, you're not going to succeed in social media. So basically, if you were not good in society before, YouTube just magnifies that shit. It's crazy. It's the same thing. It just magnified. Only back in school for now. What are you talking about, Uncle Drake? But here's this. So anyway, oh yeah, oh, and back in the school, you can put them hands on him. Yeah, you put them. Oh, you put some hands on. Oh, his ass in school. Oh, I'd have put my hands on King's ass. And pause. Where's my guy T Orlando? Pause. Oh man, that shit would be fun. Gaddafi told them they better stand with us no matter what. Hey, look, man, I don't trust it. Why? You must love King. You keep bringing his ass back. Nah, dog, I can't get rid of him, dog. You don't. You know what I mean? You got to scratch crabs. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put on timeout. You got to scratch crabs, bro. That's kind of social media too. You get trolls, you get crabs. Your channel gets crabs. Not me personally, because hell no. But the channel, it gets crabs. You out there hanging out on social media, your computer. And then all of a sudden you get a virus on your computer. Your virus doesn't hit you, it hits your computer. He's a social media virus that I caught. But he's more like a crab. You know what I'm saying? He's like crabs. Like every time you chilling, you feel good, you private, it starts itching and you got to scratch. That's him. So no, I don't love that. The channel doesn't love that. That's why we call you crabs and trolls. Crab is, I think crab is, yeah, he's a crab. But black folk don't know what crab is. Bad business. People don't know what bad business is. Right? Give me a second. I'm sorry. Now, I need to ask you guys something. All seriousness. You see this? King, where are you, man? Where are you, King? Look at this, King. Hey, can somebody tell me, jump up here and tell me what they think this means? Nah, but what does bad business mean? What do you think it's communicate? What do you think the word communicate is communicating in bad business? See, King, I know you're there crying, but see, it says bad business. I did not make that phrase up. It's right there. Bad business. What does that mean? That bunny got a gun. Bad business, a gun. Do you think it means that do you think bad business is there, King, you idiot? Because they don't think that the bunny made proper business investments. Or do you think bad business may have a different meaning, more directly related to that gun? The bunny with a gun. Yeah, that is definitely bad bunny, but it says bad business. Now, please stop telling me I don't know the American culture. That's what I should have said. I should have said American. See, that's where I miss it, man. I need to change the code. I need to change the code, man. I need to change the code. I need to start saying things in a way that only the majority, the better community will understand it. So I can prove as an American, that's what I was meant to say. King loves Bud. No, he doesn't. Anyway, here's the link. Come up, hop up and chop it up, man. Where you at, King? Come on back, man. Rollo, I need a troll. I need somebody I don't like, man. Trolls. Rollo. Devin Haney. Hey, man, you shouldn't have to explain our terms to people don't want to understand. Yeah, but Roller Boy, the problem is that I got a YouTube channel, man, and people want to jump up here and talk. So I have to respond to them. I did not, even though it seems like I started the conversation because this is the platform that I'm on. In actuality, he started it because I was standing here and he walked up to me and he started talking. He had to press the button. I'm just here. So I got to respond to him. Canelo's a joke. He's done challenging himself, hence the Berlanga pick. Yeah, he is probably done. He got in there with, yeah, he probably is. Hey, what up, going Richard Hill? So I didn't start it. You guys, if you jump up here yelling at me, you started it. Believe it. As it relates to me and you started it. Look, man, Canelo is definitely, I don't like the fights he's been taking lately. I really don't. Man, that's really disappointing. I thought King, man, this was going to be fun, King. I thought King that was really going to be fun. I didn't realize King was so fragile. Nope. Like, where you at? Somebody else I'm worried about right now. Where you at, Franz? Kafka? We have not said a bad word about Shakur Stevenson yet today. And I've been on a solid 1 hour and 2 minutes. And I have not heard any Shakur Stevenson hate. Where is Phoenix the Assassin? And by goodness gracious, where's my guy, man? Franz Kafka. What up, that dude? They say Wendy. Oh, it's not me. Yes, you do know. No, I don't know where he is. Where is he? His foundation is very fragile, emotional young man. Oh, man. King is so emotional. That really hurt him when I did Turki Alalshiek. Like, anyway, True Be Talking said, I saw something that said Canelo wants the winner of Bivol, but Beterbiev. Not sure how true it is, but I doubt Canelo want to be in there with Bivol again. What you think? I mean, he did. I heard that he said, I saw a headline that stated, True Be Talking, that that Canelo was interested in a fight with Bivol at 175. I didn't hear anything about Beterbiev. Dog, let me tell you something. If Canelo Alvarez, if Bivol wins, if Beterbiev wins, ain't no way. Dog, I'm telling you, Arthur Beterbiev, man, it's real funny how you hype job ass, creating ass people don't try to create a hype job with him. Man, that boy right there is something nasty, man. I'm telling you. I am telling you. If Bivol beats Beterbiev, I'm moving his ass up to number 3, pound for pound. He's passing up Monster anyway if he beats Beterbiev. Let's talk about Dimitri Bivol for a little bit, man. You said Canelo's still ducking. Yeah, you know what I mean. He's still standing there, dismissing them as they come in the door, picking and choosing. He does get to pick, and he gets to choose. He gets to pick. He gets to pick the rules and choose the opponent, and he gets to choose the opponent and pick the rules. Hey, Nuke the Duke, what up, man? Said King behind the glass at a gas station in the suburbs of Detroit. Something like that. What up, Nuke the Duke? Thank you, brother, for your support, man. Yeah, man, I feel bad. No, I don't feel bad. Let me stop lying. Yeah, I think I made him feel bad. I think I might have gone overboard. I got more. Oh, there you go. That's the feeling I'm looking for. I got more reaction out of him than I thought I would. I hit him harder than I thought I would. Yeah. I hit him harder than I thought I would. Than I thought I did. Because I didn't make it personal. I went at the. Yeah, I don't think he liked that. Anyway, click the link, man. Or I got to. No, actually, it's sponsored. Shit. I got to be here for 2 hours. So, yeah. So, what else are we going to talk about? Let's get into the news about Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford has been ordered to fight Fundora. He's going to get a bigger split for Fundora than Fundora in that fight. Once again, watch this. Bad business. Man, thank you, King. We had the discussion about bad business. You stopped working his job. Now, Uncle, look, bad business. Speaking of bad business, Fundora, watch this, gets the challenger's purse against Terence Crawford. Challenger. You know what else is going to happen if he gets the challenger's purse? He's also going to come in second. He's going to come in first. Bud's going to come in second. There will be no rematch clause. Bud will pick I forgot. Sebastian Fundora is probably going to have to pay for the fight. So it's just interesting, man. It's really interesting. That's bad business for Fundora. He's gonna lose, and they are ordaining that Terence Crawford gets the most money. That's also what Terence Crawford did with the WBO and Sean Porter, by the way. He could have fought Sean Porter as a voluntary and had a negotiation based off of how much they had earned in fights before. But that probably, I think at the time, would have favored Sean Porter. But because Terence Crawford made Sean Porter become a mandatory fight, it went to those percentages. So he got the majority of the money from Sean Porter. So now the super champion status in the WBO is allowing him to do the same thing to another WBO champion in Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian Fundora is the champion. But Terence Crawford gets most of the money. Very, very, very good business for Terence Crawford. Very expensive business for Fundora, especially since Fundora is the WBC champion in a voluntary fight with Errol Spence that's going to make him more money. And since he was going to make more money over there because he's going to get a higher split because it's a voluntary fight and he's the champion, why would he go to the WBO? And why wouldn't he just skip the 3% fee and let him go on about his business? And it's a tougher fight. Yeah, I just talked business. Who's going for the bag? Guillermo Maldonado? Who's going for the bag? Wig Split said, did you call Crawford bad business because he destroyed Spence? He's going to destroy Fundora too? Ha, 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 ha. If they don't pay him enough money and they lose the fight, yes. goof. I don't want to call you a goofball, but look, he would have been bad business for Errol, even if Errol would have won the fight. But he was definitely bad business because Bud won the fight. So, an answer to your smart ass question is yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, man, that's wild, man. That's wild how you can think the actual answer to a question is goofy. Yeah, that is correct, too. That is part of being bad business, yes. Would you like an explanation about how absolutely that's part of that? Mm-mm. Yes, man. Because you're going to get beat up and you're going to make less money than doing something else. That's a bad business decision. So let's define business. If your business is boxing, it's good. Is it good for business to win or lose? What's better for business? Let me explain this. What's better for business, winning or losing? I know, just give me the answer, please. If you ask the question, winning. Okay, so that's so winning, good, losing, bad. There's almost no scenario in which losing is good in boxing. Losing is not good in boxing. No scenario where losing is a good thing in boxing. It may not be a terrible thing or as bad as what people make it out to be, but it's not a good thing. So therefore, it is a bad thing. So is it good business? Is losing good business or bad business? So is losing good for business or bad for business? It's bad for business. Hence, it's bad business. And winning is good business. Now, is making less money a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, especially if you lose. So since the probability, now let's talk about taking the chances and say whether something is a good business decision or a bad business decision. So I guess the best next place to go is to what is a good business decision and what is a bad business decision. So it's a decision that leads to you doing something that was good for business. So if you make a business decision that means you want to fight, that could be a good business decision. Just judged in a vacuum, taking a fight that you can win is a good business decision. That you think you can win. That's good for business. Oh, we want to win. Well, let's take a fight we can win. Yeah, that seems good for business. Seems pretty logical, doesn't it, fella? To me, that seems like a good business decision. Unless Big D Willie Thomas said, unless you lose to Tank and you make more money. Now, if you lose and you make a lot of money, that's a good business decision because you made a lot of money. Making a lot of money is a good business decision. but you better damn sure make a lot of money for that loss. Not making a lot of money for a loss is a bad decision, but a loss for a lot of money, that can be a good business decision. Okay, this is kind of elementary, I do believe. Me fighting Bud, that's bad business. That's bad business for me. It's also bad business for him because I'm litigious. Because I, like him, I have something in common with him. I'm litigious. Don't put your hands on me, dog. Trust you me. I'm only going to defend myself, and I'm going to sue your ass to the dumpster. Losing is great business decision if you are a UK featherweight. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hey, dog, but they took fights they thought that they could win, though, man. It was a good business decision to make them fight some Mexican journeymen. That was a good business decision. It just didn't turn out good because the bad business decision was based off the fact that they're not very good fighters. One body in Yahweh, how can I help you?
Oh, man, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. I can't complain, man. Hey, by the way, before you get up here,
yes.
Hey, if you're going to click the link, please click the link now. Because that way, your wait may be a little bit of time, so I don't have to cut anybody off. So if you're going to jump on, just click the link a little, click the link, man, but give yourself a little bit of time.
All right.
What's up, one body in Yahweh?
Oh, man, shit. I'm trying to adjust back to this night shift, man, and just being on the East Coast now, it's like 10:37 over here, so just kind of waking up, and I always try to set my alarm just to come watch, at least I listen, like I said, listen.
Hey, hold on, man. Can I tell you something?
What's happening?
Can I be an asshole for a second?
Of course, I hope so. Yeah.
I'm gonna be. Seriously, man. I'm just gonna be like. It's not how I personally feel.
Yeah.
But it's just like to tell you, like what somebody else would say.
Okay. What's happening,
bro? I don't need your whole life story, Negro. I just asked you how you doing to be like, what up, what up? Man, that's a salutation. Hold on, man. Let me tell you how salutations work, nigga. If I say what up, you just say what up. You ain't supposed to tell me. For real.
No, you say how you doing, so I thought
real,
how you
tell
doing.
Me what's up.
No, I thought when you say how you doing, you wanted like just a little run of my day. That's all. It wasn't my life story.
To tell me,
dog. I be wanting to debate you, but I agree with your ass too much.
Bro. Let me tell you the etiquette. Yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is how you tell me. What you tell me, this is when you tell me this, okay?
Yeah.
Like if I say what's up, man, and you say nothing good, I'm good. What's up? Okay, say nothing. I'm good. What's up? Just say that to me real quick.
All right, for sure. What's up? How you doing? I wanted to tell you. I want to argue with you. I want to argue with you. I want to debate.
Stop. We're gonna get to the argument, but stop. We got to work on something first.
All right, for sure. Yeah. All right.
We got to work on something. We got to make progress, dog.
I respect your channel, so I listen. I'm gonna listen to you. Go ahead.
Okay, so when I say what's up,
it doesn't matter what your name is. See, that's how I'm gonna do.
Damn, nigga, I'm gonna throw you off.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm not gonna do that again. I just thought it was funny at first.
No, I'm trying to tell you, say 3 more words before I stop talking, nigga.
All right, for sure. Go ahead. I'm
gonna count to 3, dude. You say 3 words after I count to 3, you gotta go. Okay,
I'm listening
until I tell you, or I'm putting you in the back. Which one do you want?
I'm
in the
listening.
back, or you gonna be able to not talk?
I want to listen to what you're saying because I respect you. Go ahead.
So that means you're not gonna talk.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. That's what it means. 100%. I'm not gonna say nothing. Go ahead.
One, 2, 3. When you say what's up, somebody says what's up to you. The first time they say what's up to you, you say nothing. What's good? And then they say, no, man, really, how you doing? And they ask the second time. Then you say, I don't know, man, what you mean? I mean, everything's pretty good. We got some problems here or there. And he said, and then they say, oh, okay, man. Well, I hope it goes well. Anything specific I need to know? Then you say, yeah, I mean, there's a couple things, man, like something going on with my sister or something. And then from there, you can go. But you got to ease into it. See what I'm saying? You got to wait, make sure they really want to hear that shit. Because these people here, these 573 we got, dog, they really wasn't trying to hear that. So let's start this again. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on, Mr. Martin? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. What's on your mind today, brother?
Man, you were speaking about things like business decisions, right? So, like, I think one of the people that that made, I think, one of the probably the greatest business decisions as far as fighting somebody, knowing they wasn't it, was Kambosos. Kambosos made a shitload of money knowing he couldn't beat Devin Haney. That was a great those two back-to-backs. He don't have to work a day in his life again. He don't got to fight. He don't have to headline a fight ever again because of those two business decisions of getting his ass whooped, getting peppered up by that jab hug. You know what I mean? And that's a tough loss. You know what I mean? Even like if you like fight Canelo, if you can get, that's the problem with when you talk about, like, I mean, not with you, the problem with you, but like when you speak about like Canelo, like the people that he fights, right? It's like he doesn't want to give any, like he's the most selfish mother ever because he doesn't want to fight people that he has to negotiate with money with. He can fight all these other dudes and give them like the lowest split, if you think about it, in the business, perspective, because they haven't really, like Berlanga haven't really accomplished anything. But if he fought David Benavidez, he would have to damn near do 60-40. If you think about it.
Who would have to do 60-40 with who?
Canelo with Benavidez. You have it would be maybe not that close, whatever the case is. But the point is that Benavidez will bring enough star power to the table to where the negotiations and the money would have to be adjusted to where Canelo's not making all the monies. Pede, he want pede. I know, that type of stuff. Canelo didn't want to fight a lot of people because he knew that if he would have fought them, then his money split would have been lesser than what it usually is. So if he's fight, and he does not want to fight Bivol again, come on now, let's be real. No way, not in my eyes. I mean, I don't want to see it again. We all saw what we needed to see out
you
of
don't
that
want
exchange.
to see it, or he doesn't want to. Which one?
Both of them. I don't want to see it because Canelo has developed a style that he's collected a lot of different things, like from like when people always say that, okay, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, he adapted the head movement, yada yada, but he hasn't evolved like from a certain standpoint. He hasn't changed, and he doesn't fight good enough competition to adapt or to meet progress. So he will come in with the same weaponry. If you come in with the same weaponry to a fight that you fight the same dude with the other weaponry that you fought against, if you went to war with the same country that you just fought the war against and they whooped your ass and bombed and nuked out of you, and you didn't change nothing, then what's going to be the results? The same exact thing.
Same as you debating me about some boxing.
Oh man, I'll be that. See. You know what? I'm gonna be the new king just from now on, just so we can have fun. Because
I can't wait till you up your game, bro. So you don't have to
can't
be
even,
rambling.
man. I'm trying to tell you, I got you.
Somebody
I just agree. I agree with you too much. Like, and so I'll be trying to figure out. But that's one thing I did. I had learned when I won nationals in debate at Washburn University.
You keep saying you won. Now I know that's why I'm saying you won nationals. Then why, if you won national debate, why you give me this long ass diatribe, bro? I don't even remember what you started saying when you started.
But you know what? Now, one thing you do When
I'm
you get
fucking
to a,
with you, dude.
I know you are. I know you are. That's why I'm not even. That's why it's hard. I can't do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some of these dudes
Because
get
you
on here
said,
and they get
dog,
so
look, man,
emotional.
if you
Or they
say
get
you're the
real.
national champion, can I
Go ahead.
stop for
Yeah,
a
go
second,
ahead.
man?
Go
I've
ahead.
been
Go ahead.
doing
Go ahead.
something for 2 days, so everybody knows what I'm doing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dog, look, man, how old are you?
I'm 36.
Yeah, you're young. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a Socratic ass whooping to you every time I talk to you because you said you won nationals
Yep.
in debate.
Washington.
And I'm
Yep.
gonna tell you, I'm gonna whoop your ass in a debate every time I see you.
Okay. Well, then you know what? You know what? Like I said,
If your ass is the national champion, nigga, I am intergalactic.
okay, yeah, but you know what? But you got to be fair for now. You can't be doing that bullshit that you do when you want to cut somebody off when you feeling like you gonna lose a slope. Nah, no.
Let me tell you something, dog.
So you just did it right there. You just made my point right then and there. When somebody say something.
What were you saying?
Exactly what I was saying. You just did.
Mm-hmm.
You cut people off. You will stop people from speaking when they say something and get on your ass. So if you want to get on my ass, I'm gonna have to take that. You're gonna have to take it back because the debate is very it's two ways. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one. So you can't do that. You can't. It's a democracy.
Nigga, that's where you messed up. Ain't no democracy over here. Nigga, ain't no this ain't no damn democracy. What are you talking about?
See, it's so hard to debate you because I fucking love your style. Like you,
What?
I love your style. Like,
Nigga, you are confusing subjects. And you are confusing subjects, dog. You are confusing subjects. This ain't government. This ain't no democracy. Ain't no vote. What you talking about? This is pure. I'm purely the boss. Nigga, what are you talking about? My shit, nigga, this is capitalism, dog. What do you mean?
I'm not one of these sensitive motherfuckers, man. Like I told you, I really love your channel. I love what you say, like what you bring to the table, not just with boxing, but just all across the board. So when I come here and we talk shit, just know it's just that, brother. That's it, man. And I learned also. I'm a learner, man. Like I want to think about this. We can talk shit back and forth, but I'm also collecting data to get better on my end. Because
hey man, how you doing today, man? How you doing today?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't want to answer that no more. I'm good. No,
See, that's the cue. See, that's the cue to stop talking.
I know. That's why I said I'm not going to answer that.
Now that we understand that when somebody say, how you doing? Your job is say, I'm all right, what's good? And pass them the rock back. Now we know when I say, hey man, how you doing?
I pass you the rock.
That's a cue to cut. Yes, hey. Get that mic back. Now look, man.
Okay, go ahead.
What the hell were you talking about with boxing, bro? Because I know you trying to debate me about something, man. You got a point?
No. I was actually agreeing. No, I was agreeing with what you were saying, and I was just kind of piggybacking off, like when you were talking about like boss, financial decisions don't taking losses. And I was saying Cambosis probably made the best decision.
All right, Negro, give me the elevator pitch. Okay.
Oh no, I was just coming to discuss. It wasn't
hold on, man. Hold on. You my dude.
Oh, you know
man.
what? Okay.
Dude, you're my dude. We're discussing shit, ain't we?
Yeah.
You've been on a minute. Trust me. Trust me with this discussion.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Trust me with this discussion, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, hold on. Give an old man a second. You know I'm an old man. Give me a second.
Oh, come on now, man. I know you got using that grade, that just for man grade, man. I know you are black under there. You trying to look all distinguished, man. Don't lie to me.
Did you just say just for men gray? Like you make that shit gray because you're black? Hey man, how you doing today, dog?
I'm good, man. How about you?
Give me a second. Let me think about it in silence. You know, made me forget about what I'm doing, dog.
Oh man, this is fucking funny.
Anyway, man.
Why I want to know why King's so sensitive though.
Because I'll be whooping his ass. But hold on, man. I remember what I was doing now.
Okay.
All right. You got 30 seconds to make your point. Actually, no, I'm going to test you. Okay. You got 20 seconds to make your point. When I say go, 20 seconds is going. What do you... Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, man. What's on your mind today? Now, look, you got 20 seconds from the time I say what's on your mind today. You got 20 seconds. Get that shit out.
See, your test right now is you dictating the whole thing like that, but I got you. Go ahead. Go do your countdown.
Nigga, you was not a good student, were you?
Oh, no, I'm a very great student. I just asked a lot of questions.
You were a good student?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead.
You turned in your assignments on time?
Oh, all the time. Before.
Well, good. Do what the fuck I'm saying, dog, right now. That's the assignment.
Okay. Will do.
You stop talking. You late. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing well, man. What's on your mind?
Just like I said, I wanted to piggyback off what you had said, and I agree with you. With it's a financial decision that people make to take a loss. If I'm gonna take a loss for 10 million, it should whoop me. I don't care. You know, if I know that my career, like I said, Cambosis made a very
the motherfucking
I hardly say it.
Hurry your ass up.
All right.
To the point.
All right. The point is, I agree with what you were saying. That's the point.
Dog. Watch this. I'll do the role. You start. You ask me how I'm doing. I'll make you.
How you doing, Fanon?
Hold on. Let me get the 20 seconds. Go ahead.
How you doing, Fanon?
I'm doing well today, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. What's your point?
Oh man, I'm just telling you, man. That's some bullshit that you're talking about with Terence Crawford and Turki Alalshiek, man. I think that Turki Alalshiek got more than enough money to pay that man and make that fight. It's all really on Canelo being a duck. That's what I think.
Okay. Yeah,
I got 5 seconds left.
Yeah, but that's
I could have went and got a drink of water and came back and made my point.
But okay, my point is not your point.
Stop.
Might not be 20 seconds. Like I'm saying, like that's what you literally you keep literally like solidifying what I'm saying about you dictating stuff. When you want to debate somebody, it's not about you can't be a debater and be the dictator. That's like that. You can't do that because that's not what debate is. If you know what debate is.
Dog, I am not debating you. I'm teaching you. You have not even gotten to the point of making a point of something we can even debate about until you get your point out, bro. You got to say what the fuck you think to start the debate. Dude, you're not even starting the debate because you're not telling me what you think. You talking about other shit for 35 minutes.
I wasn't never. I literally.
No, the next step in this. Listen, right now.
Like today, I wasn't trying to debate you.
I want to whoop your ass in a debate so bad.
Okay, but I didn't. I don't want. There was nothing I wanted to debate. I literally said I agree with your saying. So
listen, you won a competition in a debate. Obviously, they just set you down and let you do something, and you didn't actually get to have to start one.
Yes, I did. I literally said I wasn't here to debate today. That's like I wasn't. I was saying I agree, like with you. Like I literally said that. Like if you'd have listened, so like that's one of the parts of like debate or to like anything is to listen before you can actually go. I said I was like I actually agree. It's hard to debate you when I agree, and I was agreeing. I said I was here to piggyback off of what you were saying in agreement. That's what the whole thing. I wasn't here to debate you today. I was saying it's going to be there. I'm done. I could have went to the bathroom too.
5 seconds to spare.
Thank you, Mr. Miyagi. I feel like the Karate Kid now.
Bro, I can't track you for 10 minutes, man.
All right, for sure.
I ain't got the attention span, and neither does anybody else.
Okay, well, I guarantee this. The next time I call in, I will literally have what I wanted to.
See you when you get back. Get your ass on, son. You know you my guy, dog. You know you my guy, dog. We got to get better. You my guy, bro. You calling so much. We got to get better together, dog. We got to get better together. You know what I mean? I got to get better. You got to get better, dog. We got to get better, dog. We got to be able to learn to have a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to have a conversation, man. Black people can't get nowhere if we can't have a conversation. Like civilized wannabe white people. We got to have the conversations like that. Anyway, man, what were we talking about? Come on back. You'll think about it in a second. Come on back quick, too. Please, if you don't mind. Don't be telling, man, come on, man. Anybody else? Any other championship debaters? Agent Zero, where you at today? Today has been sponsored. We're only $100 short of the goal of giving me a day off. Made up by my guy, the incredible, phenomenal show. Thank you so much for your support today, brother. I got to tell you, man, that is absolutely huge. And thank you so much to my guy. Thank you to everybody in the orange, bro. Especially my dude, Phenomenal Noop. Thank you, man. Been so huge today, dog. Thank you, man. He's sponsored. He's the killer. He's done sponsored this. Wrench for G-Man. Yeah, if he comes back up, I'll give him a wrench. I mean it today. As long as he doesn't lose the wrench, he can come back. Oh no, I didn't make a personal video about you. I put your dumb ass up twice. That's what I did. And who did I? And I called you rabid. I talked about you bad. Yeah. I'm glad you're honored. I meant to honor you with that. You need a check for that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Call G-Man King. He got the money. Call Turki Alalshiek. Get your money. You'll take a wrench? I'll take a wrench. Oh, not you. You, somebody else said that. You need a check. Yeah, no, yeah, you need a check. That's your problem, Negro. You need a check. Dog, you ain't a check. You aren't. No. I ain't giving you check, dude. You are a check. I'm getting paid for that dumb shit you said. I'm paying myself for listening to that dumb shit you said. What are you talking about, man? That shit was moronic as hell. So I say, shit, everybody got to hear this. I told you I see talent. I told you I see talent, dog. Hey, seriously, man, you easy money. Salute for nine, and I'm a fan in the chat. Rollo, G-Man here for boxing are the unholy trinity. Yeah, they are. I will tell you, though, that Agent Zero entered the game a level above Rollo, a level above G-Man, and a level of here for boxing. A level above here for boxing. And a level above Franz Kafka. I regret to inform you. No, I said you got to jump on, G-Man King. You can't get it. You got to jump on. You got to click the link. Seriously, man, I done fried everybody else, bro. Debating is such a great way to pass time when there's no fights going on. And I was inspired because I listened to Tariq Nasheed. I was doing research for a video, and I was listening to Tariq Nasheed. Well, I'm sorry, bro. I can't. I'm having difficulties here, bro. I'm having difficulties hearing you, Agent Zero. I can't hear you. Can you speak up? What's that? Speak up. Speak up. You know that song? Speak up. Speak up. Speak up. That shit. Yeah. Hey, speak up. Speak up. Speak up. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't speak up. Big Punch, what's up, man?
What up, bruh? Nothing much. I just came to chime in because I heard one of those videos that you put up there. This guy talking about that fight with Shakur and trying to defend the fact that he's fighting Cordina or whatever that guy's Corona,
Yeah,
whatever that
Cordina,
guy.
you're talking about Agent Zero.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you're talking about the guy that's out here right now that can't say nothing back. Agent Zero, I
yeah.
think it was Agent Zero.
I just got one point. I gotta ask a question
Shakur's
first.
favorite fan. We gonna make him famous. Come on
Yeah,
up here, hey dog. Come on up, Agent Zero. I want to make you famous.
yeah, because this guy is a buffoon. Like, let me just ask one question: is that a title fight?
What is that?
Him and Shakur, Cordina and Shakur.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now I got to make this statement. Do you believe that a guy? This is a question for him. Do you believe a guy that's coming off a knockout loss and then coming up to a new division deserves a title shot?
Do I?
No, not you, but that agent dude.
Yes, he does.
Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, if you just think about that, forget the fact that Shakur is picking him to fight, but do you believe a guy like that deserves a title shot coming off of a knockout loss?
Absolutely, he does. It's his right.
That's just bizarre. Like, how can you believe that? Even if it wasn't Shakur fighting him, you believe a guy coming off a knockout loss deserves a title shot coming up to a new weight class.
Agent Zero says yes.
It's like, bruh, like you claim you're a boxing fan and you want to leave out details. You're leaving out small details. That's a
Leaving
huge
out some
detail.
details, huh? Agent Zero.
Exactly. That's a huge detail you're forgetting about. He's getting a title shot coming off of a loss. Is that Agent Zero?
You done, bro?
Yeah, I'm done. Like, tell me how
Hey,
that makes sense.
I'm gonna start from the beginning. For like leaving details out to boost his argument to
Negro, let me tell you something, dog. We gonna try this
Oh
shit
my!
again. You not talking to me. Do
I asked the
not
question.
get your ass up here talking to me. Okay? You're talking to the dude that's talking to you,
I
not
asked the
me. Talk
question.
to him.
hey for bro. You gotta stop canceling me out while I'm talking, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna put you, leave me out of it, bro. I'm putting you in the back every time you bring me up.
Hey, dude, whatever your name is, bro.
Big punch.
The niggas are paid a duck. So I mean, he took whatever was the second best available at that time. No one else sent no other offer. Boy, Cordina, he finna make $5 million for beating an easy fight. $5 million. I mean, I don't see the problem. My
You
thing is,
didn't.
that people judging this man before they even see him fight. That was my whole topic from beginning to end. Niggas calling somebody trash they never seen fight. Don't know what makes him
Hey,
trash.
can we put a pause on the N word, please, sir?
My fault. They calling somebody trash they never seen. That's my whole thing. And if y'all didn't know, Cordina got more fights at 35 than Shakur does. But that shit y'all leave out to boost y'all arguments. If y'all just think this is his first fight at 35, it's not. That's y'all problem though. And I just seen an interview of Cordina speaking on his last fight against Anthony Kakase. He's saying the same thing I'm saying. If you want to go watch that owner of the show, he gonna tell you the same thing I've been saying since I've been on here. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, bro. I ain't really
You,
trying to go back and
you,
forth.
you, you didn't answer the question though.
What's your
You,
no? I mean, it's better opponents, but if everybody's saying no, what you want him to do? Wait till next year to fight? No, he ain't finna wait. He finna go get an easy $5 million. Add somebody else on his resume, and he's the best boxer. You know who he fought at 35 though, right? Edwin Yoshino and Artem. Do you think he's better than Artem and Yoshino?
you avoiding the question.
I just answered your question, bro. You said, do you think he deserve a title shot?
Exactly.
If it's nobody else available, somebody gotta. I mean, The best opponent available is to pay the duck, so he took the second opponent available. I mean, what you want to do? Keep waiting? That shit
He
not gonna
ranked
happen.
number 13, so how does he deserve a title
Hey,
shot?
bro, that man ain't got nothing to do with what he ranked at, bro. You talk to
Yeah, dude, what the title
hey, you
shot.
gotta ask the
That's
promotional companies. You gotta ask his managers, do he deserve that? I don't have nothing to do with that, bro. I'm gonna support my boy.
so you're not
I'm
gonna
gonna
answer the
support who
question.
I can't answer it for you. I just told you.
He
The
ranked
nigga, y'all,
number
my
13,
fault,
so he
Fanon.
deserved a
My
title
fault, my
shot.
fault. Hey, Zepeda duck, so he went with Cordina, $5 million. You gonna turn down $5 million to please random fans
He
like
would have
you?
got 5 million fighting anybody else too.
How
So
you can't
how does
just
he
say that,
deserve
bro?
a title shot?
You can't just say that, bro.
I can,
I
because
didn't
it's
say he
guaranteed,
deserved a
right? He would have
title
got
shot.
that same 5 million if he would have fought Zepeda, right?
Zepeda ducked. Do you not hear me saying
But he would
Zepeda
have still
ducked?
got the same amount of money, so the money doesn't matter. He would have got it fighting anybody. So I'm asking you, does that guy deserve a title shot? Ranked number 13.
He don't deserve the title shot, like I said. But if he's
Oh,
here,
he
he's
don't.
here. He here. I mean, I don't got no say so if he deserve a title shot or not. That's something you got to ask his managers and shit. Like, I don't have nothing to say about that.
So if
He's
you
here,
don't
so he
believe
finna
that
fight.
he deserves a title shot, then that's why Shakur shouldn't be fighting him.
You asking
That's
me
the
the
only point
same
that
thing
I'm trying to
over
make.
and over, bro. I just answered it 10 times, but I'm a buffoon, bro. It's other opponents out there better, but who
Okay, as
stepped
long as
up and
you
wanted to
admit
fight?
that.
Who else wanted to fight him? You not answering my question.
Tank.
Y'all want him to wait around for Tank. Y'all want him to wait 12 months for another nigga. Ain't nobody, my fault for now. That's my last time. Ain't nobody finna wait for another man to make some money, bro. That's y'all problem. Y'all want to wait on another man to put some money in y'all pocket. Cut it out. He finna go make $5 million while y'all still waiting on Tank.
A week. He waited.
Y'all talking about some
He
Tank.
waited
Ain't
a
nobody
week.
finna keep waiting on Tank. You could,
Th-
hey, you could
3
count however long.
days.
Hey, you can count however you long, bro. You just want to be up here and be a funny guy, bro. I really know this shit.
He just fought. He just fought, bro. Like
Hey,
not too long
for
ago.
take him
He
down,
actually
bro.
fought after.
Take him down for now. He ain't talking about nothing, man.
He's breaking up now. He's talking about something. Hey, man, I said, man, you can't be talking. Hey, dude, you don't want me to argue with you? Don't bring me up.
He's done, bro. Buddy's done.
Yeah, he's just blocked.
How
Hey,
he
come on
started.
back.
How he started. He didn't even just come on,
Hey,
bro.
nah, bro. You talked over him a good bit, man. But
He
that's
asked.
okay. I
He asked.
said, hey, man, come on up here. You know, you had that conversation with him. That's who you wanted to talk to. So if you want to talk to me, I'm here to talk to you because he just got disconnected.
Hey, I'm cool, man. I already told you what you
Cool.
need there. My whole, hey, I got my point across. If I'm getting personal videos made, I got my points across. I'm cool, my guy.
You didn't get no personal video made, dude. You were
Man,
not.
look,
First of all, you were not the only person in
hey,
that video.
I
There
felt
was two.
special.
Dog, you are special. That's something I can agree with you. Your ass is special. All right.
I felt
No, man.
honored.
No, I like talking to you, dog. I did. Yeah, I liked our conversation. That's why I brought your ass up and whooped your ass the next day.
You didn't
Worse.
though. You didn't though. We cool
Lord,
though,
you're
Fanon. We
cool.
cool, bro. We gonna
Nah,
have some
you're
little
cool.
talks.
I just want to let you know, dog, that I appreciate your support of Shakur Stevenson. I do think that there's a lot of Shakur haters, so I want to make sure that you get your voice out there. Just keep your voice pointed over there.
I got
Don't
you,
get
bro.
You actually did decent with him, man. I think you beat Franz Kafka. France ain't even here today.
Hey, these fans can't stand a chance with me about this shit, man.
I'm a fan, and I mopped your ass.
You want to be, included with that.
Ass bad.
You
I'll
want to
mop
be,
your ass bad now.
nah.
On command, bro.
Everything
But then
I
now,
said is
seriously,
fact.
man, in all seriousness and joking, man, I holler at you.
All right, bro.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. That's fun, man. Seriously, I've been having fun today. Thank you so much for you guys sponsoring the video, so I can have a good time today. I bet I can, but I'm at work. What you talking about? What's up? Oh, Franz is there. Oh, that man whooped your ass, Franz Kafka. Oh, he whooped your ass. I gotta tell you, you took that L yesterday. Hey, Agent Zero. Nah, seriously, man, I can take a poll. You want to take a poll, Franz? I didn't want to hurt your feelings at the time. But that boy might have been putting something on you, dog. But you can get a run back though, if you like a run back, or okay, a poll. Okay. Hey, dog, I'm telling you, I fuck with Agent Zero, dog. I like his spirit because he's willing to make an argument. I like the spirit of somebody that's willing to make an argument. That's why I'm one body in Yahweh. I be getting with you like that. Like, man, you got to come on, make that argument, dog. Hey, I want to take 30 minutes to get your point about you. Let's 30 minutes now, a minute and a half. I'll actually let you go to a minute. You know what I mean? But you should be able to do it in 20 seconds, at least 15 seconds tops, 10 seconds preferably. Teach Travis said the best boxing podcast on YouTube. Salute. Thank you, man. Oh, I am, dog. Yeah, I'm starting fights, man. Y'all can come on. Battle rap time. I got it. Oh, let's put up a pot. Let's put up a pot. To the winner. Nah, I'm joking about. I should do that. They got to make Buddy answer the question. He was going to talk. Oh, don't worry about it, Roke. I'll do that. I'll whoop him. No, that's what I'm saying. No, I think that Oh, there's Big Kafka. My guy that's why I don't think he just beat my dude. Big Punch. Big Punch put it on him though. Big Kafka, what up, man?
Good morning, Fanon.
Salute to the Tramp Stamp crew. You know we back at it, dog. You know
How did this man beat me if he wasn't even able to withdraw from his emotions and give me a plain fact and literally made my point for me? Just because I didn't speak, that doesn't mean he beat me. I didn't have to say shit. Excuse my language.
I have to tell you, man, really, that it's just my memory. I think he got you with theatrics. I think he did. I think you did not.
I got interrupted by a whole other argument. Fanon, that's what happened. That man was up here cooking himself, and then somebody else came up, and then it turned into something.
It wasn't a convincing win, bro. It wasn't a convincing win. But
I didn't really need
you have a
try.
choice, like an accused man.
My point is, I didn't need to try.
We can do it one way or the other. We can do it one way or the other. Absolutely, 2 Cent.
That man took absolutely.
Hey, 2 Cent, you saw I put you in the video, 2 Cent. Hey, 2 Cent, you saw I put you in that video. I think I put you in the video along with Agent Zero, if I recall it correctly. That's why I was like, he thought that he looked, nah, I made you look bad. I made 2 Cent was cooking. He thought he had a special. Now he didn't get no special video. 2 Cent was cooking. I featured 2 Cent. And I'll feature you guys too if you give me, look, man, I'll let y'all have y'all personal video. If you do so well, then we can raise $50. If you can kick, dudes, I need to invent some shit that people will have to steal. All right, here. Is this fair, Franz Kafka? You there?
I'm here.
Okay, that we can do this debate thing. Never mind. I changed my mind. All right. So anyway,
Man, go ahead. Whoa.
he whooped your ass, dog. Because
Whoa.
he didn't whoop your ass. Now, honestly, he didn't really whoop your ass.
That man whooped himself.
He really did. Now, here you go. Hold on. You got to understand. You're from Yale. You got a high expectation for a performance.
Okay.
And he is somebody that really did just get his ass whooped by somebody that only went to Howard. So the expectations were high for you. The gap was supposed to be, it's supposed to be Terence Crawford versus, it's supposed to be Terence Crawford versus Orlando Salido.
Well, sir, I'm sorry you got those expectations of me.
Yeah. So you underperformed and he over-delivered. And like Phoenix Assassin says.
I appreciate
Phoenix Assassin says it all the time. See, that dude, he under-promised and over-delivered. You
What do y'all
over
say about T.O.?
your aura of that tramp stamp, overpromised, but get under delivered.
But no, what do y'all be saying about T.O.? He underperforms to his competition.
He played to
This
the
man,
competition's
this,
level.
this man
He
came
played
up
to the
here
competition.
with some bullshit, literally making my point for me. Why would I waste energy?
Because you're not really the A side, bro, and you're from Yale and you were like on the road. You got to understand, you're from Yale. You're on the road, homie.
I need something that requires my attention.
You got to dominate, homie. You got to dominate. Like I do. I dominate.
But then when it's something that don't require shit of you, you just let them ramble and you kick them off.
Exactly. Like I do with you, because you're my dude.
Exactly. But I'm saying that man didn't require anything of me. He came up here.
No, that's me. That's me, because I got a track record. You don't have a track record. When I do it, everybody knows I just let you slide. If I let some shit slide, everybody knows from my expression, because I'll be over here like this. I'm letting your shit slide. You not me. So people don't know about whether you letting that shit slide or he just whooping your ass. They don't know the difference.
All I gotta say is what I said still stands. I said he's known
Run
as
it back,
the
dog.
emotional
Look,
Shakur fan,
bro.
and he will
I'm gonna
forever
give you
be
your
known as
look.
Agent
I'm gonna,
Zero,
hey, I see you,
emotional
Phoenix
Shakur fan.
assassin. Look, man, I'm gonna give you your respect. You didn't actually lose that.
I said that one time and it was able to stick, and he came up here and made it stick. He isn't.
Bro, he did whatever he did. It was like the left hook. He wobbled you, bro. You got
He said he gave.
he hit you with that. He hit you with that. He hit you with that hook, bro. He hit you with that hook, and people didn't. Oh, he hit him. You know what I mean? He ain't supposed to touch you.
I had the Nintendo Switch in my hand. I was busy playing Zelda the whole time. That man was
focused,
literally
man,
requiring no attention of me.
When you're rocking the Yale tramp stamp, dog, you got to be on point.
But if that man want to run into
nobody,
if you want
hey,
to
bro,
run
look,
back,
I don't. Hey, look, what see what this says?
Shakur fan, I am.
Hey, you see what is it? Will you see what this says?
I see what it says. I have a lot of respect for that shirt.
What does it say? What does it say?
I feel like that's a trick question.
It's not a trick question. It's just a question. If you make it tricky, if you get tricky, it's a tricky answer. Just don't give a tricky answer. What's that shirt?
It says Noop.
And you see what I'm saying? Dog, I'm frying people today. That's the attitude. But dog, you got to be able to fry them. If you're from Yale, they come on, man. You got to. It's a badge of honor and it's some responsibility. Don't let that boy whoop your ass like that again. Don't let him put his hands on you like that. You can't let him punch first. You got to crack him in the mouth first. Bow.
All right. Well, let's run it back. Bring him up.
Okay. Agent Zero. We calling it a draw because it was really a draw, but you got a moral win. But 2 Cent is the reason I did that video, not you, boy. Anyway. All right, friends. We'll see if he comes up. What's up, Phoenix? Let's go, man. What should the battle cry be, Phoenix the Assassin?
Devin sucks. I don't know.
Hey, man, y'all don't want no debate. Anyway, what's on your mind, Phoenix the Assassin? Big
All right,
coffee. Look, if he shows up, come on back up. Do you got anything else you need?
I'm waiting.
I'm glad to see that you weren't hurt and bruised from yesterday. You're showing resilience.
But no, I'm a grown man. I have children that depend, or like trust me that little
Dude,
man.
how come you didn't put that as one of your accomplishments yet? Did you have children?
I mean, you let me really only say 2 things.
Shit, that's the biggest one you have.
Yeah, I love my daughter.
You're my dude. All right, man.
Yeah, tell that man to come up. I'm here.
Yeah. Agent Zero said, Agent Zero, Big Kafka said, don't be a coward, show up and put some money on the table and cut Fanon in for.
Please don't come up here being all emotional, bro. Like, for real. Like, that man literally.
Dude, if he gets emotional, the link is be here in a second. The debate was boring, says Savage Killer King. Yeah, y'all kind of boring. But anyway, we'll get back. Just give me a second, man. Let me get Phoenix Assassin. And I gotta get 50, I gotta get 2 Cent. And then I'll give y'all time. But y'all, okay, we'll have more structure this time, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna put that money up though, right? And I get a cut.
I got a cool 250.
250?
250, a little cool 250.
Oh, you got 250. Okay, hold on. Let me put you back there. I gotta ask. You got 250. So it's at $25 for me already. That's $25 for the channel. 250. No worries. All right, so we're gonna see if Agent Zero, what he doing. We're gonna see what he doing real quick. Hold on a second. And we're gonna see what he doing. And I got that money. I'm gonna put that money in escrow. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Matter of fact, I got it. All I need is my fee, and y'all work that out. But y'all put the deposit like I'm the WBC. Put your deposit down. Okay. Now let me see if Agent Zero's about it or if he's all talk. Hold on a second. Agent Zero, what's up?
Yo, hey,
You heard who you're talking about?
Yeah, no, not it wasn't him, right? It was the other dude.
No. That was him. That was literally Big Kafka.
Honestly, I don't know the difference between who was. I thought it was the dude you were just talking to about school.
You know, watch. Hold on a second. Didn't you debate Big Kafka yesterday?
I don't remember this picture. I remember the other picture you just had.
Not him. Hold on a second. Hey, hold on, Phoenix. Okay.
Yep.
Big Kafka, this picture.
Yeah, this is who I remember. The one that was just crying about school yesterday. I don't really.
So all of that. So he wants to debate you, and we're gonna have a winner and a loser. And we're gonna have rules. And I'm not gonna get in the middle of it. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm gonna moderate it, but dog, I ain't got no money on the winner. So he said $250. If you can beat him, and I'm telling you, I think the phone says you won last time. You down?
I'm ready.
You ready? So I need that, but we need the 25. We need that 10% deposited in the cash app. We're gonna do that, and then you guys can work out that how you guys do what you do aside from that. Is that rules good?
All right, well, so what you saying? We supposed to be betting 250 a piece?
The winner get 250
from each other, because I know if I win, he ain't gonna send no money. Like,
yes, he is. I'm guaranteeing it. I'm guaranteeing it. I'm Al Haymon. I'm gonna earn my. If you don't pay yours though,
go ahead, do your thing.
So that's why I need my deposit. Fair deal, and I'm not even in it. And we're gonna take this whole live stream down. I see talent in you, son.
Go ahead, bring him up. So he don't really got nothing to say though.
Don't worry about it. Yes, we will, because I'm gonna moderate it, and I'm telling you, I ain't got no horse in this. And we're gonna put a poll up, and we're gonna have the poll, and the poll is gonna pick the winner. Good? Big Kafka, we good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So look, here, you see the Cash App right here. This is strictly a service fee for the use of this channel for your services. That Cash App is for non-INT. $ for non-INT. Only thing that you got to do, it's insurance for me too, because one of y'all Welsh.
Hey, for none, before you even disappear, I'm telling you now, I can't argue with somebody.
I'm not disappearing. I'm gonna be the whole.
I'm just letting you know. If he repeating the same thing over and over, I'm not like it's nothing.
I'm here the whole time. Trust me.
All right.
All right. Well, there it is for non-INT. We'll be waiting. Now, are one of y'all going to make me have to ban y'all for life and really, 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 really suck the channel dry for $225 if y'all don't pay the channel to support the channel for this competition which is a skills contest and not a lottery. This is a skills test.
This
We
easy.
good? All right, let me let 2 Cent up here and Phoenix the Assassin, and please prepare.
Oh, this between all of us?
No, it's just between you and Phoenix the Assassin. That's it. I mean, you and Big Kafka. That's it. But I've got to put you in the back because I got 2 other speakers that are right behind you. And as soon as y'all in the midst of that, y'all got to put the money where the money's supposed to be. Put the down payment and the service fee down. 2 Cent. What's up, 2 Cent?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
I'm starting fights.
Yeah, I was up here to fight with Agent Zero. That's why I had hopped up here. But
really?
Him and friends, Crawford about to go back and forth. Yeah.
Oh no, right? He's here right here. You can get a little warm up.
Everybody want to fight me, like.
I told
no,
you,
it's all good.
Agent Zero, trust me, I'm gonna make you a star, bro.
I'm LeBron James on this shit, man.
You damn.
Okay.
You who?
LeBron James, the most hated.
You gonna lose, huh? So what you telling me? There's a 40% chance you about to lose this?
Nah, LeBron the GOAT. LeBron the GOAT. I don't know what you talking about.
Go ahead, Jordan. How can I help you, Jordan? 2 Cent, Jordan.
Oh yeah. So Agent Zero, just real quick, so I can truly understand your point about why you kind of like defending Shakur with this opponent. I just want to get some clarity. You're saying that since Tank didn't send him the contract and nobody else wanted to fight him, that him fighting Cordina, who you believe is a good fighter, and that his last fight he was hit with a sucker punch, which altered the results of the fight, which led up to him getting knocked out. That Joe Cordina is still a good fighter, and it's cool for Shakur to be fighting him. Is that correct?
That's part of it. My whole argument when I first came on Fanon's show was for fans who never seen him, like never seen a man throw a punch, and they want to call him trash and they never watched him. That's my whole problem. I don't think he's the best opponent available. He not. Zapata was, but he ducked. But I'm not finna fault my boy for not taking an easy $5 million and go beat dude in Saudi Arabia, some shit he never did. And then as far as that punch being thrown, if you go watch Joe Cordina speak for himself about that punch, he said that 3rd round punch was the deciding factor of the fight. Now, if y'all gonna argue with a professional boxer that was really living that shit, then I can't really argue with you, because you argue with the professional boxer, it ain't really shit for me to say. You ain't gonna listen to shit I say. You ain't gonna listen to the professional boxer. These Cordina words, these not just my words.
Okay,
y'all
so
want to sit around and wait for Tank? That ain't. I don't want him to do that. That's the biggest fight in boxing. When Shakur and Tank fight, after they fight, what other fight y'all gonna be looking for is just as big as Shakur and Tank? I'm not rushing that shit. I'll wait to 2025. Went to 2025. The fight gotta happen. It's gonna happen. Ain't neither one of them ducking. But I don't want them to rush that fight. That's the best fight in boxing. You can't name me no other fight better besides maybe Canelo and Bud. But from popularity, man, that Tank and Shakur is the best fight made. Ain't no need to rush the shit.
okay, and I agree with you partly, but the thing is, the issue that Shakur is having and why he's getting this backlash from the fans is because of the things he said leading up to this, how he won't big fight, how he's leaving Top Rank, and he's doing this and doing that, right? So then you come and you fight Joe Cordina, and you just said it yourself, nobody know who dude is. If you're in the stage of your career where you're trying to build yourself to be a star, why are you fighting people that don't nobody know who it is? One, why are you fighting somebody that just got knocked out and moving up in weight off a loss, regardless of how good he may be? You have to fight fights that the fans perceive to be competitive in order to get to the level that you're trying to get to, if that's what you're really trying to do. And it doesn't look like Shakur is trying to do that. Now, the fact that Tank didn't send him a contract, or people saying he's not going to sit around and wait on Tank, that has nothing to do with why you're picking this opponent. The choice of his opponent and Tank are not correlated. So you telling me you sat down and talked to all these promoters, you looked at the landscape, you seen who had what competition, and you went somewhere where they can't even give you a 135 pounder? Like if you look at it from that perspective, it doesn't make any sense. And if your goal is to build this superstar, because you should be building your stock, you should be building your market value in order to fight Tank. So it could be a mega fight, and the fight could be worth more money than it already is. You should be trying to build your name in the American market. You shouldn't be fighting on a Saturday afternoon when college football is going on all the way in Saudi Arabia. And you can't excuse these things because you're quote unquote getting a bag, because that's the opposite of what you're saying your goal is. And on top of that, they're putting the fight on pay-per-view, which in Andre Ward's words, they're setting him up to flop. So it's really no defending this. And people want to deflect and always make it seem like it's Tank's fault, but it's not Tank's fault. Shakur Stevenson chose to go to Matchroom. He sat down, looked at the opponents they had, he chose to go to Matchroom. So the criticism he's getting is his own fault. It's not the fans' fault. And then on top of that, you're going to hop on Twitter and say, F the fans. I don't care about them. I don't do this and I don't do that. And then you're going to complain about the lack of support you get. So
Yep.
all the moves he's making is contradictory to the things that he's saying. And because I agree with you. I don't think the Tank fight should happen in November. I don't think Shakur should fight Tank because somebody dropped out of a fight. I want them fully prepared to fight each other. But that's not correlated to the choices and opponents that Shakur is making. It seems as though your goal is the most money with the least risk. And that's not going to build you to superstardom, and that's not going to build your market value, and that's not going to get you to the Tank fight. As far as him fighting Zepeda next, why do we think that Shakur is going to fight Zepeda next when Zepeda has already ducked him, once or twice? Oscar De La Hoya has already told you if you want to fight with Zepeda, you got to sign the Golden Boy. You didn't do that. So in my opinion, I think we just getting set up for Shakur to fight another subpar opponent with the excuse that Zepeda ducked him and he getting the bag. It's a pattern. And people just don't notice the pattern because they just want to defend. What you got to say
So
about that?
so you said a lot. So if I'm missing shit, don't fault me. So Zepeda ducking, the number one contender in all these different belt classes. So he ducked. Zepeda's probably the best option available besides Tank. He ducked. Who else sent him an offer? He pressed Loma at the fight. Y'all say Tank sent him shit. I'm not even speaking on Tank, but Tank didn't send nothing. So who else is it? Like, who is y'all? Like, I didn't see Shakur decline no certain fighter. I didn't see no one saying, oh, Shakur said no to this fighter. Cordina was the first name I heard, and he said yes. I mean, I don't think he just that type of guy to tell them a fucking no. And if it's finna be his biggest payday, he damn sure not finna say no to please to fans that he don't know and y'all don't know him. He's not gonna turn 5 million down just to please y'all to get a better opponent, which a better opponent didn't come across the table. And if it did, I'm pretty sure he would have took it. But them niggas don't want to fight my fault for none. They don't want to fight him. It's just, I wish y'all just see that point that no one wants to fight him. Y'all act like he got a million. I don't even think y'all understand how fighters pick their fights, because I don't know it to the full 100% how they pick their fight. But I don't think it's just easy as y'all think it is. These people can't just roll up out their bed and Shakur personally can't. Tank can do that. Canelo can. They just I feel like they in two different positions as far as superstar wise. You know, Tank is the pay-per-view star. He can hand pick his fights. Shakur not in that position where he can hand pick who he want to fight. He got to take damn near who he get basically. And if y'all act like, that's what I was saying to Fanon on the show yesterday. Tank got Cordina's on his resume, and Tank got 10 more fights than Shakur. So whatever he's building up to, they're not on the same level as who caliber fighters they supposed to be fighting. For Tank to be this super big star that everybody want to compare every boxer to, Tank don't got them killers on it that y'all projecting Shakur's supposed to have. That's all I'm saying. This guy fought Rolly. In everybody's eyes, Rolly's one of the worst boxers in boxing. He just got power. Some of the worst feet in boxing, but Cordina is a better boxer than Rolly to me. I don't see how y'all justifying that man fighting Rolly, but Shakur can't fight Cordina. On his 23rd fight? This is his 22nd fight? Tank on 30 fights. Y'all act like these people both got 30 fights and y'all lining up their resumes. No, Tank got a lot of Cordinas on it. Francesca, and all these people, like people I know y'all never see and watch. But y'all judge Cordina because it's Shakur. It's because it's my boy name. That's why y'all so big on it being Cordina. But
No,
yeah, I'm
we're
not
judging
really.
Cordina for Shakur. We're judging Cordina for Shakur because of what Shakur has been saying. And I agree with you. Shakur and Tank are not in the same position, which is why Shakur Stevenson shouldn't be fighting fighters off of a loss. It's about optics. It's about what the fans perceive. He's in a building phase of stardom right now in his career.
I haven't heard a
And
name
the
to
real
replace
issue
Cordina.
is wait a
I ain't
minute. The
heard no
real issue
names.
is that when he sat down with Eddie Hearn, what you're not mentioning is that he literally sat down with Eddie Hearn and talked about what type of opponents he could get, and this is what he chose to do. This is what he chose to do. You left top, and this is your second fighter in a row that you're fighting off of a loss. Why? Why do you keep fighting people off of losses? You can say what you want about Tank, but he's not fighting fighters off of losses. He's not. And
He
it's
fought.
about the
Hey,
optics. It's not, and that's what I'm saying. You can't keep saying you don't care about the fans and then complain about your lack of support.
we
You
can't.
you
I
can't do
mean,
that.
we can't. I don't think he care about the support. He know who support him and he know who don't. I personally feel the same way. I'm not finna. You're not finna just keep trying to please the fans. Like it don't work like that, bro. It just don't work like that. You ain't nobody name me no fighters he said no to or some fighters that came across it. Y'all assuming he got it's these names out here he can fight, but he didn't want to fight them. They didn't come across his table. That's how it goes. You don't just handpick fighters. It's if they come
But
off a
why
loss, they
did
come
you
off a.
go? You
Artem
do.
came off his best performance, in
You
my
can pick
opinion.
somebody not
Hey, two
off a
cent,
loss.
two
You
cent.
keep
He damn near beat
yeah.
Frank Martin.
Hold on. I don't know where Franz Kafka went, but they were supposed to be having this debate that you are currently whooping Agent Zero's ass in.
Stop it.
So that's just my opinion,
Stop
man.
it. You would
Without a
love to see
moderated
me lose.
conversation.
You would love to see me lose.
Dude, I
Stop it.
made you, dude. I whooped you like I do. I just whooped you for like at least 40.
Hey, you might as well just go ahead and
myself.
you might as well make me partner of the show, bro. I'll make your show pop, man.
Bro, let me
partner.
Hell yeah, we can be partners. You want to be partners?
Go ahead, as long as I'm getting paid.
All right, no worries, man. I will give you a $10 advance.
Look at him.
Provided you hit certain levels. And if you don't hit certain levels, then you give me back the $10 plus my costs.
And real quick, and for y'all wanting him to rematch Edwin, y'all got to stop. I understand it one.
Anyway, 2 Cent, thank you so much for coming up here.
Yes.
I really appreciate you.
Oh.
And did you see I put you in the video?
I wanted to. I watched the video with Agent Zero. I didn't see myself in that one.
I put you.
Look.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I put you in another one, but yeah, I did put one of your statements in the video. In one of the other.
I'm gonna look for it.
I'll send you an email.
Okay.
But go ahead. What were you saying?
All right. Yeah, that's just what I want to. How you doing? Hold on a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, somebody came in my office real quick, but I just want to come up here and debate him because these excuses that everybody keeps making. It's like I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see after this fight who he fights next. We'll see if this pattern continues because I've been peeped the pattern, I've been calling it out, and now it should be obvious to people. But people want to say who he have fought. How could he get a better opponent? I mean, is the fact that he's getting $5 million a reason why he can't get a better opponent? Because if you listen to Andre Ward and Eddie Hearn,
to that point, let me say that. To that point that you made, let me say this. Phenomenal show. Thank you so much for your support today, man. You are just really made the channel today. Thank you. Or you made the definitely made the live stream today. Where is this $5 million coming from? Some random YouTube channel mentioned that they think he's making $4 to $5 million for this fight, and people are just running with that as a fact. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I'm just hearing it. The $5 million coming out. I thought it was a hypothetical myself. But go ahead. Go ahead. I got a couple people.
Well,
right there. Yeah,
Okay, let me just say this real quick and then I'm gonna hop off. But we don't know if he really getting $5 million, but they like to throw that out there to be like, oh, well, he getting a big payday. And if you go back and listen to that interview with Eddie Hearn and Andre Ward, Eddie Hearn explains it. Like these fighters want so much money because they want to be paid based off their quote unquote skill level and not the revenue that they bring in. That it doesn't allow the promoters to do certain things. So I can't get you these top tier opponents or these hard opponents if I'm paying you too much for the fight and I'm losing money. And that's why I say the goal is the most money with the least risk. And that's exactly what they're doing. Because if I'm paying you $5 million to fight Joe Cordina, is that the reason why I got to put this fight on pay-per-view so that I can cover some expenses? Because I heard Eddie Hearn mention during the Devin Haney and Regis fight that he had to put the fight on pay-per-view because they wanted to get paid so much money and he had to cover some expenses. So, I mean, I just think these are things that people need to take into consideration. And that's just my 2 cents about the situation.
All right, 2 cents. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.
Peace out.
Gotta see, where did I put that? I know I put that her on that video. I Phoenix Assassin, what up, man? I'm sorry, man. I got a couple of people behind you, man. I'm sorry that I took so long.
Nah, it's all good, man. Like, Toussaint said a lot of the stuff that I was actually going to say, like, man, because he was talking about business decisions earlier, good business and bad business. And, like, for Shakur right now, because of the way that his stock is, like, good business for him is avoiding the tank fight. Like, I don't know if that means he's ducking or I don't know if that means he's letting them marinate. But, like, for him right now, if he were to fight Tank in November and lose, you know, how is he going to build his name after that when that's basically what his name has been built on, right? He ended up losing what his name has been built on. Then he has to come back and try to find some new way to remake himself. And at the same time, not have a title to hold on to his leverage. Now, outside of that, like looking at his choice and selection of opponents, like people say nobody else. Like we had De Los Santos. People say I guess his hand is injured and that's why he ain't fought since he fought Shakur or something. He injured himself in training camp. I don't know if that's true or not. Zepeda, word is he's not fighting because his wife is about to have a baby. So we take those two people out. We still have what? 11 people ahead of Joe Cordina that could have been selected. Okay, he's ranked number 13. So, like, going through the WBC's rankings, there's like what Keyshawn Davis, Raymond Murataya. They got like who knows how many other people out there that who knows if a choice was even made for that. On top of that, this is Shakur's technically second title defense ever. Unless you want to count his unification with Valdez as a title defense. I mean, technically it is because he's defending, but at the same time it's a unification bout. So you include that as 3 title defenses. So he had that unification with Valdez. The very first time he won the title, before that, he had dropped it without defending. And then he just got the WBC when he fought De Los Santos. First defense was against Haratunian, then he got this defense coming up against Joe Cordina. And it's people coming off losses, right? Me personally, I've said this from the get-go that Shakur, because of his current position, people are saying no one wants to fight him because they're ducking, and that's not it. It's still about business decisions. It's bad business for the promoters and for the fighters to put their guy in a fight with Shakur, not because they'll lose, but because of how the fight is going to look if Shakur stay on his bike the whole time like De Los Santos, or if he does a whole lot of talking and then doesn't come in and have his fighting match up with how he's talking like he's done with both De Los Santos and Haratunian. A promoter don't want to put up money for that and lose money because there's a poor showing, and they don't want to have another fighter that they have get their stock decreased because they were in a fight that's known as a stinker. That hurts the promoter in 2 ways, and it also hurts that opponent. So I don't think people are worried about whether or not they're going to lose to Shakur. They're worried about whether or not they're going to get a chance to be on the big stage again when there's like a come-up moment for them, and then they end up having a fight that was a snooze fest and people writ off as boring. Because it's not just going to be, they're saying, oh, this fighter is born. They're going to say the fight was born, and the fight takes two people. So I don't. So that's why I'm saying, as far like it's all business decisions. Shakur can't afford to have himself in a position where people don't think he can beat Tank anymore, and then at the same time, promoters don't want to have to worry about losing money or having the stock of other fighters tank. So that's one thing that I think that some people is kind of overlooking. Shakur is a good fighter. Maybe he's a great fighter, but when things don't translate from Twitter to the boxing ring, that's where we have this problem. Now, as far as this selection of opponents, I don't agree with it. You know, I know a lot of people like Agent Zero was saying that Tank don't got people on his resume. He got Joe Cordinas. And yeah, everybody got Joe Cordinas. Like we had that discussion the other day. Look at their fights before they became a champion. Like dude say he don't know who Fonseca was. Man, Fonseca was his IBF mandatory. That's who he had to fight. You know, we're talking about Raleigh Romero. Romero was the WBA mandatory. And to say Romero got bad feet, shoot, he was moving away from Pitbull that whole fight. The only thing that hurt him is not having the power to keep Pitbull back. Because Pitbull can take a punch, and he's just going to keep on coming and coming and coming. Like he's not going to stop. He's like a freight train. Like once he get going, he's going, right? That's the only thing that hurt Rolly in that fight. Rolly is better than a lot of people give him credit for. He's like people look at his coordination and think that he whatever in the brain because he looked kind of sloppy out there. But he a smart guy if you actually listen to him talk. Like you can't tell me that all the people that Tank has fought since becoming a champion, they've all been top 10. We can't say that same thing about Shakur, especially now because he's fighting a guy ranked 13. We can't say that. And looking at Tank's fights since becoming a champion, he's had more, not just more champions, more championship fights, more undefeated fighters, and more people coming off of wins than Shakur. People who was looking good in their fights compared to Shakur. The fact that he just said that Cordina's coming off his best performance, how is it your best performance when you just got knocked the hell out and lost? I wouldn't consider that a best performance. I consider that a best performance if he managed to go ahead and win that, you know, despite everything that happened to him in that fight. But the fact that he ended up getting dropped and lost, and even if you want to talk about the shot being illegal, Cordina threw shots on the break too, like I said before. So we can't go ahead and pick and choose just because Shakur is our favorite fighter, and we want to go ahead and justify Cordina being the choice, that we ignore that he threw 2 shots on the break while his opponent threw 1, just because he happened to lose, and that's who Shakur fighting next. That's what happens. Now, where Shakur goes from here, who knows? Because Oscar, he's still wishy-washy on his whole thing about whether or not the Zepeda fight is going to happen. He said Shakur got to sign with Golden Boy first. Then he said he's interested in making the fight. We don't know where he stands on it because after that, he ain't said nothing else. We know what Eddie Hearn's saying, but me personally, based on what Eddie Hearn normally be doing, and his tone has changed 3 times since he was talking about working with Shakur in the first place, about what fights he was going to try to guarantee for Shakur. And even the Tank fight, we don't know if he can guarantee because that would be a third fight.
Hold on 1 second, man. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hunter Young, what's on your mind, real quick, man? Because I want to. You've been waiting.
Well, yeah,
so
you know
long.
I'm gonna be quick. You know I'm gonna be quick.
Okay.
And how you doing? My bad. How you doing?
No, I'm good, brother. How are you, man?
I'm hanging in there. This is my whole thing about even this is a knock on Tank, but not really. It's actually like a kind of a compliment. Tank, for these elite fighters like a Dev, like a Shakur that have no power, he's a roadblock and almost a career ender. Because if they lose to him the biggest fights of their careers, no one really is going to. Maybe Devin can get over, but with Shakur, no one's really going to check for him if he doesn't start knocking people out. Because casual fans like knockouts or just a flat out Ball Street brawl that you can watch on YouTube. That's what the casual fans like, because that's just how their minds are wired. And the whole thing about Shakur fighting Tank is this: Loma caused all of this because I believe, and I don't know this for a fact, but I believe that Shakur knew he was going to sign with Eddie when he was half naked with his chains on, talking slick about Tank. He kind of knew he was probably going to be edging towards Eddie. Then you saw him at all the fights with Turki Al Capone and all that good stuff. So I think when Loma dropped out, he was like, "Oh damn, I know I do want to sign with Eddie, but with Tank dropping, when Loma dropping out the fight, he's caught in a catch-22, like, and that's why he went silent." And when I believe when Tank and them made the call, he already knew he was going to be with Eddie. That's why he was like, "Well, somebody will get back to you, or y'all get back to us with all the particulars." Shakur knew he was signing with Eddie because everything happened too fast. This man got a fight, another potential fight, all lined up with maybe a Zepeda, all within a month after him fighting. It's like, I've never seen that happen so fast. He had the quickest pin in the West to sign with Eddie because he had really no intention on signing on fighting Tank, because I think he knows he can push the Tank fight out. Because Tank, he doesn't need him, but that's a money maker for both of them. So that's all I had to say.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. I'll give you a comment a little bit later after we get a little bit through this traffic. Thank you, sir, so much.
All right.
Hey, man, you have a great day, man.
Yep, you too.
All right, peace. Go ahead, Phoenix the Assassin.
Oh, yo. So yeah, man, like what he was just saying, that's kind of how I felt, when I was saying what I said about if Shakur loses, that's what they marketed him on. That's done. So like for me, what I'm thinking is Shakur might go ahead and pick all these other fights, and Tank, he don't really got to worry about that right now. Not that I don't think you should fight Shakur, but at the same time, it's like, well, if you want to take fights for money and you want to have the most lucrative fight and the best opponent, like that's why it's a shame Lomachenko dropped out, because that one was a fight that's easy to market. Lomachenko just knocked out Kambosos. Tank just knocked out Frank Martin. That's something that's easy to market. Both fighters coming up knockout wins. But like with Shakur, it's very hard to market him because, he kind of does a lot of that self-promotion on Twitter. But like I said, all that not adding up. Like Tank could fight Shakur at any point, but Shakur can't fight Tank at any point. And that's because, like Hunter just said, like once Shakur gets to a certain point where he's not looking as dominant as he used to, kind of like if he end up in a situation where he end up, looking like Devin, then that's not going to be good for him. Because that's going to kill that interest in that fight immediately. And then maybe that becomes a fight that Tank takes at the end of his career as like a just because fight to go ahead and knock it out the way. Because if other opponents is coming up and they're doing what they're supposed to do, like who knows what's going to happen with the WBO situation with Brennichik? Because I know, like, yeah, he's WBO champ, but no one really seemed to talk about that. Who knows if he end up fighting somebody else, loses, and that's somebody that is able to be marketed better, because nobody really knows who Brennichik is unless they're paying attention. That's what Shakur has to worry about, because he could be easily overlooked for somebody else that, looks like they're actually going to come into the ring and do something other than, just talk. And that's not to say that, like I said, it's not, I don't think people is ducking Shakur. I think they're ducking being, thrown in the trash for recycling bin because, they were in a stinker. And that's something that everybody got to consider if they want to fight him. That's what promoters got to consider. That's what other fighters got to consider. And that's what Shakur got to consider too, if he wants to, get into this thing where he's talking about chasing greatness. Because like I've said before, and this is the last thing before I hop out, like I've said before, the belts mean something, but only to an extent. Because like I said, when you're the money guy, people are going to want to fight you more than the other champions because there's money there. And when you got higher opposition wanting to fight you for paydays, not because of a belt, that means some of the other champions end up getting lesser opposition because you have to get lesser opposition. Joe Cordina, who knew who he was unless you were actually paying attention to boxing, like the hardcore fans before this. Casuals don't. So this was going to be his highest payday. He's coming up. Those people that everyone knows, the Zepedas, the Haneys, the Tanks, all them, they're going to require more money because people know them. For somebody that's coming out of mediocrity, this is his career high. So that's why it's easy for Shakur to go ahead and get whatever payday he's going to get. And this, but like 2 Cent was saying, if it were somebody else like Tank, well, they couldn't make that fight, having to pay Shakur as much as Shakur wants to get because he thinks that he should match up with his skills. So that's the thing right there. With that, I'm out.
Oh, sorry.
All right, man. I'll get back with you, sir. Thank you, Phoenix. Hey, my guy said that Big Kafka took an L to the Wi-Fi. Oh no, other dude, no, Big Punch took an L to a Wi-Fi. But hey, what's Merch's Dumbs? Hey, thank you. I know you've been a YouTube member for a minute, man, but thank you for re-signing up, man. Alan Sostan said 2 cents is gold. Yeah, she is. She's great, isn't she? And I can't pronounce his name. Yeah, man. See, I don't know. You may be trying to. That shit spelled like you trying to get me to say something I ain't supposed to say. What's going on, Big Kafka? We waiting for your boy to show up.
I was about to say, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting.
Yeah, man. Agent Zero, man. Where you at? And where's your deposit?
Oh yeah, let me send that over real quick.
And I have to tell you, I'm going to give you his deposit if he don't pay you. So you're going to get at least $25 out of it.
That's fair.
You get the whole, as long as you put the $25, if the dude don't pay you, you get your $25 back. And you get his $25. I'll forfeit mine if he don't pay.
I mean, that's honestly, if he doesn't pay, as long as you can.
Man, don't worry about it. The option's there. Just letting you.
Yeah.
If you later on don't feel like taking it, that's fine. Donation to the channel. Make sure you have it as a business expense. I'm going to try to get a 501c3. Make it tax deductible.
Go ahead, send that invoice. I'll sign it. I got you.
Yes, sir, I appreciate that, sir. Because you know how it goes. In the real world, you got to thank people like Yale men that accomplish. But he ducked out. I think he ducked. I think we're doing all of this for naught.
Because everybody already just whooped him. Holy crap. My point was about to be easy, but I mean, since I'm up
or
here,
you got or he's broke.
I mean, since I'm up here, I'll make the point anyways, you know.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
It's insane how when these people talk about Shakur, they fail to realize that he brings most of this on himself. Like when you initiate a fight with someone, let's take the Frank Martin for instance. Frank, when he was about to fight Frank Martin, right? He was about to fight Frank Martin, right? Cool. Frank Martin didn't like the numbers, but instead of trying to negotiate or maybe even like putting it off as a thing he could maybe put off for down the line, he decides to crash out on the internet to Frank Martin. And I don't know if you, like me personally, person calls me out of my name on the internet and starts like basically crashing out, burning bridges. What business are we going to do in the future?
It's going to be tough.
So he basically goes around burning these bridges of future opponents because he doesn't get what he wants at that moment. So it's safe to say that he doesn't want to fight the guy in the first place.
You talking about Shakur?
Yeah.
You think Shakur purposely goes around burning bridges? You think so?
Yes, sir. The pattern literally is right there.
Okay, so tell me about the bridges. Let's review these bridges.
Okay, let's review these bridges. First,
$25 on the table.
First bridge is the
$25 on the table, bro.
Did you get my 25?
Oh yeah, I do. Oh, and hold on. What number? What did you send it in?
In Cash App.
What's the name? I mean, what's the?
You know I don't want to say my real name.
I know. So it says payment. Is it
JS?
Does it start? What's the initials? Is it JS?
Yes, JS. That's
okay,
me.
I got you.
That's my government.
Because there was a JK. James Kelly for the support. Thank you so much, bro, for the $25 holler, brother. All right, so I'll start the debate for you, man. And I'm up, and if you win, you get 50.
Ooh.
From out of me. So let's go. What is this we're talking about? Go ahead.
So I'm saying it's safe to say he goes around burning bridges. First bridge, the mystifying 25% that we all can agree on, right? That's the first bridge. So Devin says he sent him a 25% offer for Undisputed. He claims that he didn't. You know, it turns into a whole thing at a club. I'm sending you a bottle. I'm doing this. I'm going on the internet talking about your mama, all this, instead of actually trying to go about making the fight. If he says it wasn't a real offer, then prove it to us that it wasn't a real offer. Get on the internet with lawyers. Show us how it's not a real offer. Instead of just saying, no, it's not a real offer. Oh, that's cat. He's scared. Bro, show us something. He not once did he show us anything to prove that it wasn't a real offer. Devin didn't have to say anything to win that situation. All Devin had to say was, I sent him an offer. It was 25%. He ain't like it. Devin could have been lying for all I give a fuck. Excuse my language. Shakur didn't actually defend himself. He just basically made it seem true. First bridge burned right there. Second bridge, Frank Martin. He went, gave Frank Martin an offer in a time where, you know, no one knew what Gervonta Davis was going to do. Frank Martin was number 4 in the rankings, so it's safe to say Frank Martin can look out for a Tank fight. To say that he has no possibility of getting a Tank fight, crazy, because he was number 4 in. I forget which sanctioning body. But anyways, so yeah, Frank Martin, that's number 2 bridge burnt.
What was the third bridge burnt?
Third bridge burnt, Tank. I think he's trying to burn this Tank bridge right now. That man do not want to fight Tank. He ran his mouth, talked all this crap. I want to fight Tank. Tank is scared. Tank is fighting low opposition. Tank is doing this. Tank is doing that. Da-da-da-da-da. All throughout when Tank has fights lined up. The moment that Tank actually has the time to entertain Shakur, where is Shakur? He ran to somebody he knows that Tank won't do business with. He ran to somebody that he knows that he won't get a Tank fight out of. And it is like, bro, we can sit here and try to, like, you know, try to defend him and make excuses for him. But it's like when someone shows you a pattern, there's nothing else you can say. They basically make their case for you. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, would you just like to donate the $25 to me and we can just end it and we can move on? Because if the debate is what I think it is which is you made these points that Shakur Stevenson burned bridges, and those were the bridges that you laid out. The 25% offer, the Frank Martin fight that didn't take place, and the and Gervonta Davis for insulting Gervonta Davis, that those are bridges that were burnt. Are you?
Yes, I believe that. Yes.
So would you just like to donate the 25%? I mean, would you just want to donate this $25? I can just read it and say thank you and move on.
Oh, is that? Oh, I mean, sure.
Because you don't want to debate me about that, right?
I mean, if you got a point to, you know, defend on that, if you got something to say against that, I'm willing to take it. Come on. If you
disagree, do you want to put some extra
on,
money up? Do you want to make it a little bit more? You want to make it a little sweet in the pot a little bit more? I mean, because you're going to take a risk at 25, you might as well lose, you know, take a chance to win more than just giving me 25.
I don't know if you listened to Kanye West. What was it? His second album when he said he was broke and he ain't got it. I got that. I got a lot of things. You lucky you even got that 25 out of me. I don't be broke.
Okay, so you want me to get it? I can get it $25 back. Unless somebody want to put up the money for him, dog. You know, I can get the money back. If I know how it is, man. You got babies.
Fanon, if somebody wants to debate me against that topic that's not you, I'm willing to take it. But I mean, you feel me?
But okay, I got you, dog. So All right, so we'll wait.
I feel like you just about to go against the point just to do it for the hell of it and just start making points and at that point we're gonna have to be super technical and we're gonna have to go back and it's gonna be a whole show.
In the words of Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny, I'm make a dir with a dir.
And no
dir with a dir.
What the hell?
I'll make a dir with a dir. I'll make a D with a D. I'll make a dir with a dir.
That was better.
Make a dir. You better believe me, bro. I'll make a dir with a dir. Man, you better slow down, dog. I'm waiting for this dude, Agent Zero, to come here, man. I don't want to destroy that argument for y'all, man. Just debate for $25. I don't want it to get. Dude, it's not a debate. I'm gonna win that. Make a deal with a dude. Okay, so you like me to smash that shit up real quick for $25? I can't get no more money out you, man. Where'd you go? Are you done?
I'm right here, man.
You want your $25 back?
For now, no. You can keep the 25. The 25 can be to the show.
Then what's the bet gonna be? You just turn down the bet then.
I came here to debate.
But you didn't come here to debate me.
No, I did not come here to debate you.
So I don't want to sucker you by putting you in a situation where you got to debate somebody you have no chance to win with an argument that you have no chance to win with. So I'm giving you a chance just to walk away, accept defeat, and take your money.
Yo, I'm really thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie. But
what you want to do, dog? The offer's there, man. I'm a gentleman, not a con man.
You're a scholar. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Hey, man, what can I say, man? I'm not just gonna take your money like that. That's like a killer setup, and I don't want to set you up. I'll mop your ass for free though for saying that shit, but you know how it goes. Agent Zero ain't coming around because he thinks everybody else. He thinks he can't beat that argument. I'll mop that argument.
I don't think Agent Zero could beat that argument. I know you could probably destroy that argument. I know a lot of people could rip that argument apart.
Yeah, I mean, you want to destroy it yourself, and I gave you the $25.
I gave him a C minus argument because that's the kind of debater I think he is, a C minus debater.
But you're debating me. Is that a C minus argument you gave me?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't think I would use that to debate you.
You're supposed to be debating me. That's the argument you want to make to me for money? I'll take the $25. I'll let you debate Egomaniac Kid. What's going on, Egomaniac Kid?
I actually don't want to debate.
Oh, good for you. How can I help you, man?
I have something I want to ask both of you guys. Because I saw a commonality between all three of us when Fran said that he felt alone, like as a black person at his school. He felt like he was the only one. Well, I imagine, is that what you said, Franz, yesterday?
I mean, yeah, you could really count on a hand how many black kids were in my class.
That's kind of what was bothering me about it, right?
No. What was bothering me about it was people keep saying DEI, affirmative action student, not knowing that I was a 4.0 high school kid.
Okay. I'm just looking for black males to be subjects for a portrait series. And I'm looking for black males that are not, fitting the normal stereotype. And so we've got someone that's graduated from Yale and his black, and it sounds like you were sharing
hit me up on an email with that. Because I'm about to go back on and finish this debate. So thank you, Egomaniac Kid, man. Is there anything about boxing you want to talk about? Because we can talk about that in an email.
Well, so I also want to include some different boxers in this portrait series too.
We can talk about an entire portrait series in an email.
Okay. So I can ask you about any boxers to maybe do a portrait of or anything like that?
All right, so hit me in the email about that.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
All right, man. Thank you.
I apologize.
No, where you don't have to apologize. We just got right to the point on that. That's all good. Ain't no problem. You ain't the first person. So Big Kafka, I'm gonna take the $25 and whoop you. None of those.
Whoa.
What?
All right, go ahead.
I'm just gonna take the $25 and whoop you real quick. I was playing with my food, hoping dude would show up. All right, so none of those are bridges to burn. Those are things you don't like. Burning a bridge is ending a relationship. In the case of the 25%, that was not a burnt bridge because it was not a serious offer. It was a low ball offer, and Devin Haney didn't intend to take the fight. So it was not through an action of Shakur Stevenson that fight didn't take place. It was Devin Haney that pulled out of that fight. Or pulled out of the negotiations for the fight because because they were getting close to a purse bid. And he wanted more money than what Shakur Stevenson would have gotten a purse bid. That's not breaking off a relationship. He wound up getting the belt that he was looking for.
Can I ask you a question? And then can I follow up that after that? So
that's the first one.
So to counter what you just said.
Hold on. That's the first one.
Okay.
So no, that is the case of, first of all, that's not burning a bridge because you'd have to show me what relationship he ended. Or burning a bridge is ending a relationship. That's what that means. He didn't end a relationship by Devin pulling out. Devin was never going to take the fight. And it was Devin's choice not to take the fight, not Shakur's. Shakur wound up fighting for that belt. So, yeah, go ahead. Then after you get done with that, we'll move to Frank Martin.
All right. So what you're saying to me is that belt. What was offered, quote unquote, that is a lowball offer to Shakur is undisputed for 25%. I don't see how that's a lowball offer to anybody other than Tank or Ryan. I don't see how any other boxer in that division that's not Tank or Ryan can consider that a lowball offer. You're getting to go for undisputed and 25% of that's 25% of quote unquote pay-per-view sales. That is not a lowball offer to Shakur. That is perfectly fine for the person he is and what he's done in the 135 division.
Okay, so number one, that is not burning a bridge. Because it's no relationship that you pointed to that came to an end because he wouldn't do it. So number one, that's not burning a bridge, which is what you said. And I'm telling you it's not burning a bridge because it didn't end a relationship.
Well, I'm saying
because he still wound up getting the same championship. Okay, now you switched it from the championship, from the WBC championship, and said, well, he didn't get to fight for undisputed. Well, that is because Devin decided to walk off. Not because he decided to walk off, because Devin decided to walk off. Devin ended it. If anybody burnt the bridge, it was Devin when he dropped the belts. That was Devin's actions. Shakur was only allowed to fight for the WBC belt. That's all he got. He was the WBC mandatory. He wrote a note to the WBC to fight for the WBC belt. He didn't send any notes to the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO. He didn't do that. You are conflating the responsibility of Devin Haney to defend his belts with an opportunity given by Devin Haney to Shakur Stevenson. No. Just like Devin had an obligation to fight for the WBC belt. It wasn't a favor for the WBC belt from Devin to Shakur. It wasn't. It was a requirement from the WBC. Same thing applies to the other belts that Devin had. It's a requirement of Devin's to put those on the line. It wasn't a favor. And he would have gotten that from anybody that had any unification. That is a responsibility of every unification champion in boxing, is to put both fights on the line unless that sanctioning body says you can't put it on the line.
So it's completely impossible. I mean, I would say that's soft anyways, but if a fighter...
Any way it goes, it's not burning a bridge by Shakur Stevenson. So but I've got 2 more of those bridges to bust before I've earned my money. Now we move on to Frank Martin. You do concede though that is not burning a bridge.
Hell no, I don't concede.
Okay, should we take a vote? Yeah, I win. Anyway, get out of here.
Hold on.
Damn well it's not a bridge.
Let me make a closing argument.
Explain what's the bridge. What's the bridge?
The bridge
what's the bridge?
Okay, the bridge I personally think in that situation was getting undisputed. He wasn't the mandatory for undisputed. He was the mandatory for the WBC. But like you just said, if someone's fighting someone for 1 belt, naturally he's gonna have to put up. That's what he does.
Okay, let's accept
that's what. That's what you just said.
Don't rub your lips at me like that. I'm not your child, bro.
Hold on, though, man.
Don't me. Don't do that. Okay. No, go ahead and say what you were going to say, but don't me.
I was saying that if he had the opportunity, if he was the mandatory for 1 belt, he would have naturally gotten the undisputed fight. So what was between him and the undisputed fight was negotiations with Devin. That's all that was blocking Shakur an undisputed fight. All he had to get through was negotiations with Devin. That's it. Once he got past that point, he would get to fight for undisputed.
Okay. Let me make sure that I understand your point. And then when I kill it, we get to move on.
All right.
So your point is that the bridge was the opportunity that Shakur Stevenson had to fight for undisputed if he would have got past that negotiation.
Yes.
Okay. So in order to be the bridge to be burnt, he has to no longer have the opportunity to fight for undisputed. True?
In that moment, yes.
True. If the bridge is burnt, then the bridge should be burnt. There shouldn't be a bridge, right?
That was oh my God, man.
You lost. Okay, but can we at least don't act like can you just say you lost so we can move on? Before I do it and I gotta explain it to everybody.
But I don't think I lost. I'm just
You did lose because you said he burnt a bridge, but there's still a bridge there. There's still a bridge there. He's the WBC lightweight championship. There's still a bridge there. There's no burnt bridge if there's a bridge there. Can you just say you lost so we can move on to the next one? You're making me waste a lot of time for this $25. Can we check that off the list, please?
Go ahead, bro.
Check that off the list. Now, Frank Martin Bridge. No, that bridge did not burn. Shakur did not did not burn that bridge because it was Shakur agreed to fight Frank Martin. Frank Martin's team agreed to fight Shakur. Frank Martin pulled out of the fight. So that's not a bridge that was burnt by Shakur. I could argue that bridge is still not burnt because it could take place still. Because there's still, well, no, it can't. Because Gervonta knocked his ass out, so that burnt a bridge. Gervonta knocking his ass out might be considered a burning of a bridge. But that, again, is not Shakur. Shakur also was not the one that pulled out of the fight. It was Frank. So that's over. Can I check that off?
I feel like I'm getting pulled from my points that were made, and my
No,
points.
you literally said Frank Martin. I repeated it. Frank Martin is a bridge that was burnt. That's what you said. And I'm talking about Frank Martin Bridge being burnt. And I'm saying no, Shakur did not burn that bridge because it was Frank that pulled out of the fight. And Frank that got knocked out by Tank. And then Frank that left the division. So if there's a bridge that was burnt, it was by one or more of three, between 1 to 3 actions by Frank, not by Shakur. So can I check that off, please?
Check it off, man.
Thank you.
The only reason why
The Tank Bridge is the only one relaxed. The Tank Bridge is the only one that is left.
And I think Tank Bridge gonna stand firm because honestly, y'all.
Will you please explain the Tank Bridge again so I make sure I understand it, so we don't have to argue about it? What's the Tank Bridge again? Before I check this shit off.
I would like to tag in Phoenix the Assassin to finish this for me because
you've laid down your sword, so it's over. I can check the whole thing off. So the whole debate is over with me and you.
And take your $25, man.
And I take the $25. Is it over? Can I check it off? You've lost?
I've been said you could take the $25, man.
No, I need the you lost part. Like I lost.
the 25 was always a donation for That was
No. We went through the whole thing. You lost. And we're not even talking about the donation. Well, I'm just telling you that you lost. Okay, the donation, you lost.
Oh man.
I need confirmation, man. Giggles are nice and all, but I need confirmation. This is an official document. Am I done? Can we write this off?
All right, you got it.
Thank you. Hold on. All right, that was fun. So I earned that. I don't feel like I stole from you. Like to do it again?
I feel like that was what you call that? That was I feel like that was good work, as far as this man, what's that man named? Agent Zero. I don't know what happened. Maybe he didn't want to.
No, Agent Zero probably would have lost.
Probably. The man lost yesterday. I don't know why you even gave that man any hope in hell, because I literally didn't say a word. The man made my point for me. I didn't have to say anything, but I don't know. And yeah, listen, man. Why y'all keep doing this whole school thing, man? Listen, bro. Listen. It doesn't matter.
Bro, there ain't no fights on, dog. We gotta look, seriously, I needed this, man. There ain't a lot of fights going on, bro. I needed some fresh content. But logic games and whooping your ass in a debate, dog. Hey, man, it makes the day go by for truck drivers.
But what I'm saying is there's plenty of people that went to HBCUs that are smarter than people that went to Ivy League schools.
It's not about that, bro. It's not about that, dude. It's about me whooping your ass. Let's not make it about schools. They don't get credit for me whooping your ass. And I don't get credit for whooping all of Yale by whooping your ass.
At the end,
I just know that there's at least one Yale dude whose ass I'll whoop. But I know there's a lot more. Trust you me.
My transcript still says what it says.
You the man. But you still, you the man.
Like people, maybe I just honestly, school isn't even like.
Oh, you ran that boy off, dog.
Let me give
you your credit, dog. Let me give you your credit, okay?
I feel like school is like a survival test, honestly. Who could survive being broke and go through all this? And
dog, don't get people mad at you, bro.
I'm just saying, school.
No, don't seriously, man. Don't get people mad at you by saying that.
That's how
School ain't no damn survival test. Life is a survival test. Don't tell nobody living in no real fucked up situation that going to class every day with 3 meals and you got to read books or some fucking survival shit. No, let's not do that, dog. Let's not act like that. Okay, let's be grateful. Okay, I will tell you though, you ran that boy off. Take some pride, man. Because when I put the money on the line, he didn't want to show up with the money. He didn't come back.
Because I got big cojones.
Yeah, nah, because he was whatever it was, he was nervous and he put that money on the table. Too bad.
I put that money against anybody for now.
You did. You put that money up against me. You lost that money, but that's all right. You put it up.
I'm a gambler by heart. They call me Jordan.
Dude, look, the dude from X, dog. Ain't nobody reading that shit, dude. I'll put it up so somebody can see what you said. Other than that, ain't nobody seeing that stuff, King. Nah, for real, man. I appreciate it. That was really fun, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry.
Yeah, everybody say 1, bro. Y'all appreciate a young man that's out here trying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Trying. You're not trying. You raising your kids, man. See, there are a lot of ones, man. People enjoyed it.
I appreciate that.
So what would you call me? What ranking would you give me between, like, what ranking would you give yourself as far as 1 to 10 in your debating skills?
Well, as far as what I just, portrayed, I would give that a...
No, yourself, period.
Oh, myself, period?
Yeah, what do you think about yourself based off what you've seen and experienced in your totality of your debating? What would you rank yourself?
Solid B. I'd say I'm a solid B.
Nah, 1 through 10.
1 through 10, 8.
Only.
Yep. Though you see now where I get flustered a lot of the times in my debates is people can I have a very short attention span naturally, so people could bring me all over the place sometimes before I realize like what's going on. But if I'm sharp at the moment, I can stop it. But
yes.
So yeah, I say 8.
You don't know how ironic that statement is. Anyway, so how good would somebody have to be to beat you reasonably in your usual debates? Like, what would you rank somebody that could beat you? That would beat you like every time.
Like every time.
Mm-hmm. Or more often than not. Let's put it that way. How good would somebody have to beat you to beat you more often than not? Like if they debated you 10 times, how many times would they have to beat you? If they beat you 7 times out of 10, how good would they have to be to beat you 7 times out of 10? Because I think it's 7 times out of 10, you really kind of own it.
9.7.
A 9.7?
9.8 around there, yeah.
But a 9.8.
Yeah. But like I said, as for what I just portrayed in what we just talked about, I would say that was honestly, I wouldn't even give that a C. That was a pretty bad argument. I'm gonna be honest. So I'd probably give that a D. But I know personally I'm an 8 as far as debating.
Okay, so what if how good would somebody have to be to beat you every single solitary time and have everybody know it and you know it and do it for years on end? How good would that person have to be?
I feel like I see what you're trying to do here. But
how would you have to rate? How high would you rate that person?
I would give that person I give that person obviously,
Yes. Yes.
Yo, listen, bro. Listen. I'm gonna keep going with this. I'm sorry. All right. So that person gotta be damn near perfect. Honestly,
Hold on, dog.
that
What?
a grandmaster of debates.
Okay. All right. And how good would somebody have to be if they would whoop that person 10 times out of 10?
I mean, I feel like
That's me, Negro.
this is like one of
The
them.
Negro that will whoop you every single solitary time ever. I will whoop that clown 10 times out of 10. That's me. That's me. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I've seen a lot of your debates, and I would say
nice to meet you.
You're easily like a 9.8. Easily.
I'm a 9 point what?
Because I seen you one time back in the day. This was no beard for non.
Well, no worries.
This was
no
around
worries.
The
If I'm let me tell you what that means. Let's work your logic. Don't worries. I'll take you back at your word. I'll say, since you say that I'm a 9.8, then we got to move your ass backwards.
Whoa.
Off that 8.
Nah.
We got to move your ass down to 1 point something. 0.2? What does that make you?
I'm a
Negro,
solid.
if I'm a 9.8, you're a 0.2.
I'm a solid earthly 8.
Dog, seriously, you have no hope against somebody that has no hope against me. What percentage chance do you give somebody that got no hope against somebody that got no hope against me?
Hold on real quick.
Hey, dude, I'm joking, man. Seriously, I'm just having fun, man. I am whooping your ass, though. For $25, come on, here's the link, man. I'm sorry, I'm done, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just messing with him, man. I'm sorry. I'm just messing with him. I'm sorry. Did you leave, friends? Kafka, we got it. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I was mean. I think I upset people.
No, I'm right here, bro.
You all right, man?
I'm good, bro. What is this? A welfare check?
Yeah, it's a welfare check, bro. Because for $25, I appreciate you sponsoring for $25. And I wanted you to get a good debate, man. I wanted you to get everything you could get out of this debate. Do you feel like you got your money's worth?
I feel like I got my money's worth. Sometimes I'm gonna say this for the people.
Is there anything you'd like me to prove? Any statement that I made that you would like me to prove?
No. I'm over that. Like I said, that wasn't even.
Okay.
That's not a point I would even try to defend. If that's the kind of work I was bringing for buddy. I forget his name.
Agent Zero.
Yeah.
The duck artist that you ran up out of there. That's crazy how you ducked.
I'm gonna call him Lil Bro.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if King, if you click the link in the next 5 minutes, you can get your wrench. I'll give you a wrench over there.
Wait, which King? I thought you were talking about that other King. I was about to say that man.
G-Man King.
The one that came up here talking crazy about Phenomenal.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Why are you giving that man a wrench? That man don't deserve no wrench.
Because of Rick Timms. Rick Timms has a lot of clout around here.
That's real.
So I'm trying to hook him up. That's all it is. It's nothing more than that.
That man was angry.
Who was that? I gotta say yes to Rick Timms eventually. The only problem is he's gotta make it through a conversation acting right.
Well,
but all right, man, let me let you go, man. Here, King is right here, man.
But hold on, no. I want to talk to King because King was kind of confused about the whole bad business, and I'm like, can I speak to this man?
That's bad business for me, man.
Nah, because that man don't understand bad business. Like this the most, and you literally you broke it down a little too much because some people don't really need to understand, you know. Let's say black vernacular. He doesn't really need to understand certain things. And that's
okay. Here you go for the $25.
He's going to use you of lying.
King, look, King.
I'm here for the wrench, man.
You're here for the wrench?
Yeah, you said you'd wrench me up on MH Blackwell.
Yeah, I would wrench you up.
But I gotta safely get through a conversation, right?
Mm-hmm. You got to beat this dude in the debate.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy work. But I can't do all that.
You also got to put some skin in the game. You know how Turki Alalshikh's boss? What's Turki Alalshikh's boss name?
MBS.
MBS.
Crown Prince MBS.
What's his name?
Mohammed bin Salman.
Damn, you pronounce that pretty. Mohammed bin Salman.
It's Mohammed bin Salman.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. So thank you for saying that name the way it's supposed to be said. Unlike Frequent Flyer, who be making shit up. So here's the thing, bro. I need the $25. Now, first of all, you win this, you're gonna get a wrench, and you're also gonna get some money.
Man, I don't really want to debate this.
You don't want the wrench and the money? And I'm not debating. It's not a debate with me. I will be unbiased.
I can go accomplishment for accomplishment with Big Kafka.
For the money?
I want to debate.
For the money?
You're going to have to earn this wrench.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to make something happen here, man. Because I want this man to get a wrench, but I'm trying to give him a chance to get this wrench. And I'm going to let him have a wrench for a week. Unrevocable wrench for a week. Not unblockable, unwrenchable. And I can only block you. Or time you out. I won't block you because a block would be a revoke. Fair deal, King?
Sure, man. But I can't really do the debate stuff right now.
So the answer is no to this.
Maybe we could do it tomorrow, you know?
Okay.
Because I know you running a long show today. I'm sure you want
No worries. I'm fine. We could do it. I got the time.
I'm sure you want to get some work done too, but
no, I'm fine. I'm lazy as hell. I'm straight. I don't need to do no work.
But you know, me and Big Kafka here, we can go at it tomorrow, possibly.
Yo, whoa, bro, watch your mouth.
So you ducking the smoke today, but you may revisit tomorrow. I understand.
You know, like debate. I'm not ducking no smoke, but
so come back tomorrow for the wrench.
I'm at a job right now.
No worries. Come back tomorrow for the wrench.
All right, bro.
So you turned down the wrench, and I don't know if I'm offering it tomorrow, though. Just so you know, you turned down the wrench.
You didn't put no rules when Rick Timms asked you. You just said he could get it if he jumped on, but now you're making another rule where I have to.
So I didn't make. Are you saying that I did not make any rules when I told Rick Timms that?
Yeah, you just said he just needs to jump on in the next however long.
So since I didn't make any rules, then there are no rules, and I can do it. Since I didn't make a rule, there is no rules, and that means I can do it. No rules, that means I can do it. It ain't against the rules. Thank you very much. But anyway,
man, you always find a way out.
I appreciate that lack of an understanding of what rules are.
All right.
No joke, man. No, I want to get you to get the wrench, but if you tell me that there was no rules and I made a rule, then I can do whatever I want because there's no rule preventing it. Can you name me something that there's no rule preventing it that you can't do?
I'm at a in a
Thank you, man.
situation where
So,
I can't
but
be in
thank
a
you. I
debate.
don't have to give the wrench today. We'll see you tomorrow, or the next time we'll see you'll make the offer again.
All right, bro. I'm gonna let you do your thing, bro. Take care.
All right, man.
Deuces.
Dang, see, I tried to get you right, dog.
I was just gonna make sure he ain't getting no wrench. Like, I don't.
What? What you mean? Why don't you want him to get a wrench?
Man, disrespectful, man. It's a lot of reasons for none. The man is very rude. Like I'll make my joke here and there. You feel me? You know, and I hate on Shakur here and there, but that man right there.
All right, man. Well, I'll holler back at you, man.
Yes, sir.
It's been fun. Thank you so much, sir. Anything else you want to talk about, man?
No,
Since your boy ducked out.
My phone
Yeah, 2 people ducked. Here, let me see. Let me do it. All right, let me do good.
No, my phone.
All right.
I'm gone.
Huh? Your phone's about to die? All right, man.
Phoenix the assassin. That man gonna come up here and I'm out. I'll see you later.
All right, man. Get back. Have a great day.
Yes, sir.
Peace. All right, y'all. That was fun, man. I'm just messing with people. All right, one more link, and then we're gonna get up out of here. No more cap, no more stipulations. I like G-Man, and if Rick Voorhees for him. What is that, Thomas Hill? I don't understand that. If Rick vouches for him, he's good in my book. Okay, cool. I'll give him his wrench then. If he clicks the link, I'll give him his wrench. Come up, G-Man. I'll give you your wrench, man. I'm sorry. I was being a jerk. I keep ducking. Click the link. Yeah, okay. I click ducking. What's going on, Blaze?
Oh, peace. How you doing?
I'm well, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
How are you? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Grinding, man. I be grinding, man. I see you've been grinding too. I like the way you've been
Yeah,
keeping
man. You know what it is.
consistent
We got to
content
keep
on
it
the
going,
platform.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
Hey,
you
real quick though. Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna let my co-host. I'm gonna let King co-host for a second, man. I'm trying to experiment today, man.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Okay.
This is my co-host, King.
Peace, King.
Hey, what's going on, Blaze? What's going on, man?
I'm going.
What you got?
It's
What you
going
want to
good.
talk about today?
Oh, I wanted to ask about Bud Crawford and Fundora with the mandatory. My opinion, I think I think he goes with what I think he's communicating what he wants to do. Either get the fight with Canelo or just continue to try to clear out 154 and try to, get undisputed. And so, everybody got their different opinions, but it looks like his path is consistent with what he's saying for the most part. What you think though, okay?
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying. His path has been consistent with what he wants. He can go Sebastian Fundora route. Canelo Alvarez has come out and said he may be interested in that fight, so he can get that Canelo fight. And he's got the backing of Riyadh Season and Turki Alalshiek. So for me, Terence Crawford can go anywhere,
Yeah, absolutely. I know he gets a lot of criticism, and he gets a lot of criticism, man. I still think he's still pound for pound number one. I mean, you can put Usyk up there, you can put Inoue as well, but I still think he's still at the top of the sport. So I'm looking forward. I'm hoping that he can get that, fight with Fundora. I think it's a highly competitive fight. I think, can't nobody make any excuses about him claiming not to fight anybody of significance as it is for a strap at 154 and puts him one step closer towards competing for undisputed at 154. I'd like to see him fight if Charlo could get a belt again. I'd like to see him fight Charlo at 154 as well.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight too. How do you see that Fundora fight playing out? I think Bud will knock him out. I think Bud will catch him. How do you see it
Yeah,
playing?
I got to watch a little bit more tape on Fundora. I'm just interested to, but I think there's a lot of variables. I think Bud will win. I'm interested to see if Bud, if he needs to make any adjustments as far as being at 154. He didn't seem to have he didn't seem to have a stoppage power, against Madronov. He put them punches on him clean. That he had the stoppage power down at 147. So I'm interested to see if, him extending his training up at that training for that particular weight. I'm interested to see if he could, get a little bit more power under him as far as, being at 154. I don't know if it was the gloves. Obviously he was wearing what were those? Grant gloves.
Yeah, it could
Normally
be.
he's glass. And so, I'm not sure if it was the gloves, but I'm interested to see just if he can bring his power up there. But other than that, though, I think Bud watch the tape, and I think Bud make the necessary adjustments within the fight to pull off the win.
Yeah, I think Fundora is too defensively vulnerable, and we saw him get knocked out by Brian. I don't know, I forgot his last name. Guy that Tim Tszyu beat. So Fundora has been knocked out. He's been caught. But realistically speaking, do I see that fight happening? No. I think the PBC side is not gonna allow that to happen. They wanna give Errol Spence a shot first. So I think Fundora will vacate the belt and he'll fight Errol Spence because they're not gonna do that for Bud.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, what do you think the factor in with Turki Alalshiek? If PBC can look like they can make some money on it, which I don't really know. I don't really know the business. It's kind of a black box, with these negotiations with Turki Alalshiek and maybe even partnering with PBC to make the fight, worth something.
I mean, yeah, but Turki Alalshiek, anything can happen because he got the money and.
Yeah.
We only
We
have.
lost King.
Sorry, man. He didn't have license to speak on that. What was your question about Turki Alalshiek?
Nah, I was wondering. He was talking about Turki Alalshiek in PBC. And PBC not really wanting to make the fight with Bud, and if Turki Alalshiek could facilitate it as far as the business aspect on the business side, really putting it together, making it lucrative, or making it something that PBC would want to partner with to make happen.
I think Bud may get the fight, man. I don't know if they need Turki Alalshiek to do that. That's my take. That's my.
So you think you think he'll get the fight? You think he'll get it?
I think it may happen, man. They may make it if Canelo wants it. It can happen if Canelo wants it.
So no, we were talking about Fundora. We were talking about Fundora.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fundora, what's the question?
Yeah.
Give me the question so I make sure I don't mess it up.
No, me and King were talking about PBC working with Turki Alalshiek to make the Fundora fight. He didn't think PBC
to make
would
the Fundora fight?
Yeah, he didn't think PBC would want to make the fight with Bud with Fundora.
I think he has a point that he stole from somebody. That's what I think. Yeah, I think he stole the good point I made.
Hey, look, it's good when you get your points.
Yeah, because for Fundora it makes more sense for Fundora.
Yeah, I mean, and there's tape on Fundora saying that he'd take that fight. So I'm interested to see if I think it was right after.
Spence makes more sense for Fundora. More money, better chance to win. Less expensive, and the fight is less expensive because he doesn't have to pay 3% for the WBO belt. That's my take.
Okay. Yeah, and so back to Canelo though. So it's looking like
I see you, James Kelly. Go ahead.
It looks like there's a little more traction for the Canelo fight with Bud.
I mean, Canelo said that the fight's not impossible. So I mean, it is what it is. If Canelo wants it, yeah. But with what happened with Canelo and Turki, I mean, Turki, whatever the case is, if Turki's going to put money up for the fight, is going to put money up for the fight, and people are going to make the money on the fight, then I wouldn't see why Al Haymon would want to. But he's going to have to make more money. They're going to have to make more money than Fundora would be making for Spence, and that's going to be tough to do unless it's going to be tough to do. And if it's a situation where it's an in-house fight between two people, it's just more likely that it would be the Fundora route. That's my take. And they had planned to do it before Bud had been named the mandatory. They had already asked, Errol had already agreed to it. So there's that obligation that the PBC has as well to try to get the fight done for Errol, who already signed up. Let me get James Kelly right behind you, man. Thank you, Blaze. Appreciate you, man. I hope you had fun, man. Had an opportunity to talk. I just, wanted to let King, do his thing a little bit till he got crazy talking about Turki Alalshiek.
Yeah, all right. It's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure.
All right, brother, get back. James Kelly, how can I help you, man? Thanks, Blaze. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think you're on mute, James Kelly. You still there? I see you, Blaze. Talk to you later. I can't hear you. You're on mute. Okay, what's up? Hello? No, I can't hear you, man. Take the headphones off, man. Take the headphones out. Nope. Still can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Hope y'all enjoying this show, man. Oh, man, we ain't got anybody over there. Hey, man, look, I'm out of here, though. James Kelly, you're the last person, then I'm bouncing. Thank you guys so much for your support, man. Really. Oh, by the way, thank you. Yeah, I can't say that name, but thank you for your $1.99, man. I don't know exactly what you're trying to say with that, man. Thank you for the $1.99. I don't know how to pronounce it. Jess Hote, Nacho and Dre, Nacho and Day, Nach Conde. James Kelly. Yeah, you're just disconnected, period. I got to kick you from the screen. Thank you, man. Did you guys enjoy the chat? I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. We still got 400, almost 500 people in the building. But, numbers at YouTube, we under 300, so we're going to head out of here. Thanks, Franz Kafka. Really appreciate you hollering at me, man. Oh, man, hey, come on, man. What's up, Southpaw? Hey, Southpaw, where you at? I need you to get on the channel, man. What's going on with the fight, man? Hey, can I do an interview? Hey, hold on. Before I leave, Southpaw, can I do an interview with you? Would you mind if I do an interview with you? Do you have time? Do a quick 8-minute interview? Since you're a superstar. Just a couple quick questions. All boxing YouTube related, obviously. Oh, hey, Arena. What up, Arena said? Fanon, the show was entertaining. I'm glad. I tried to be more entertaining today, more lively. I realized that I cannot. Yeah, hey, let me know. Can you come up here for a second, Southpaw? Hey, man. Hey, somebody hit him up on Twitter in case he dipped. Let me put the link up here, man. Make this link. Thank you, Cutter. Yeah, man. Let me know if you like the show. Because if you didn't like the show, I'll cut it short and head out. Oh, here you go. Let me make sure. Let me write down. What up, superstar?
Yeah, what up, man? Just down here working out. I just
Hey, man, I'd like to apply for a job. I'd like to be your promoter.
We talking about that Greg Hackett thing?
Yeah, dog. I want to organize your fight, man.
the guy who said he gave the thumbs up saying, "Yo, I'm finna be in Chicago last Sunday." and then
Yeah.
nowhere to be found. You talking about that dude? You talking about Shakur
Yeah,
Stevenson? Who
let me
say,
tell you, I like Greg a lot, man, but I'm from Chicago, man. So you know what I mean? I know Chicago fairly well, man. You guys, you
when you
know.
start making up lies, hey, bro, anybody who know me know I don't got a brother, bro. He want to do the comedy thing, like, yo, I'm in it. I don't got a brother, bro. I'm interviewing South Park. I don't got a brother, bro. You know what I mean, like corny shit. I do the reality shit. If you say you're gonna come to Chicago last Sunday and you don't, when you went out in front of 100,000 people saying, yeah, I'll be there Sunday, you look like a bitch to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with all the joke shit. South Park TV, the videos, and me, the person, is two different fucking people. He ain't show up because he a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I stand on what I say.
I got that. Where did you tell him to go in Chicago?
You said what?
Where did you tell him to go?
I said, pull up, prove to me you're here, and I promise I'll give you a location and nowhere to be found.
Oh. So you interested in, so you just don't think he wants to fight?
First of all, I don't think he can make like 170, bro. I walk around about 180 songs, so probably like 178. I don't think, bro, dude's like 250, bro. He a comedian.
Ain't that big?
People from Philly be hitting me up like, yo, bro, Greg is more like a character. That's why he do the comedy skit thing, bro. He's like, you know, a man with 23 fucking losses. You know what I mean? He knows more about losing than winning. You know what I'm saying? Like he lost 23 times. Hey, 23 fighters got Greg on their resume. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a fucking loser. You know what I mean? So they're like, Greg is not gonna pull up to nowhere, bro. He's like he's a family man. You know what I mean? And like, cool. Well, stop pretending you a fucking gangster. That's all I was asking, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll stop that. So he ain't pulling up.
You're not doing shit. And I triple dog dare
go
him.
to fight. Because yeah, I mean, it ain't make no sense to go to Chicago. I was gonna tell you, just it don't make no sense.
I went live that day from the gym and everything.
That ain't a smart move. You don't go to Philly just to pull up, though.
Because I'm not stupid.
I mean, I'd be you can go around, fuck around, go to the south side. You on the south side. You fucking around, go to the south side, pull up. That ain't, that's not the smartest thing in the world.
I just
feel like he's too big. Y'all in different weight classes.
That too. I mean, it's just.
He's like, dude, I definitely done seen that dude crack somebody upside the head, something nasty. I've seen that because there was do you see that tape of him sparring out in the middle of an alleyway?
I don't check for dude like that, bro. I talk about
Dog will crack somebody's chin. It's a big boy.
Good for him. I talk about everybody, everybody, bro. If you feel some type of way to where you say you're gonna come and do something to me, that means like you threat. So what you saying to me? This how I take it. You're saying that I'm not gonna make it home to my daughter. I triple dog dare you. So come to the city and say what you about. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me what you about. He not like that. He a nerd, bro. And before anybody. No disrespect to people in Philly in the chat, but they told me he more of like a nerd, bro. Guys in Philly and guys in Chicago. I lived in Philly for a year, bro. They nice guys in Philly. Family guys. You know what I mean? Like the city of brotherly love. You know what I mean? But yeah, he showed everything he wasn't about last Saturday. And he knows that. I don't do the comedy skit thing, bro. You did not pull up. You look like a bitch in front of 100,000 people.
All right, man. Well, I thought I gotta tell you, dog. So for me, just to be clear, I don't know if I didn't know y'all was talking about going there like y'all was really going there to beef if he went to Chicago, because it ain't smart to go to Chicago like that. That'll get you hurt.
Bro,
so I thought y'all talking about a fight, because dudes were saying that they were the promoter for the fight. They're like rah-ing it up. I thought maybe it was just sarcastic, but I saw, didn't Najee, what's his name, Najee? You were on the show with Najee, weren't you?
That's the show he was on. Najee for Cigar Talk. He went in front of 100,000 people saying, I'll be there Sunday. Sunday it is. I'll send you the video.
Oh, he said he'd be there Sunday?
And you start making comedy skits last Sunday, and he didn't show up. He probably watch you right now. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the video.
Okay, that's
Sunday
dope. You send it to me.
Yeah, he said Sunday it is, and was nowhere to be found. I just feel like I talk about everybody in my videos. Everybody from De La Hoya to Turki, Alalshiek, me, all block me. He the only one who got his pussy hurt. Excuse my language. So I said, if you got your vaginal region hurt, come and do something to me. I will. I'll be there Sunday. Once you don't show up and start doing comedy skits, I can't take you seriously, bro. I can't take you serious once you say I'm gonna be there Sunday and then you don't, bro. You look like a bitch, and I'll talk about you whenever the fuck I want. Until you come do something to me, I mean, you're not a threat to me. He a clown, bro. And like I said, he knows more about losing than winning. 23 fighters in Philly got him on a resume. He a hoe. You know what I mean? But yeah. I tapped in at the end of your show, bro. As far as the Shakur Tank thing, Eddie Hearn admitted that Shakur said, "Yo, let's not talk about that fight." I just did a video on it. It's my latest upload.
Eddie Hearn said, "Let's not talk about that fight between Shakur and who?"
He said the Shakur team gave him specific instructions. Don't even bring up the Tank fight if he's gonna sign some Matchroom. I got the audio, the Eddie Hearn interview, and everything. It's my latest video. My last.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah, just yeah. So Shakur not trying to fight Tank, and Shakur a bitch too. Excuse my language. I'm gonna be cussing, man. But he's talking about, hey, Shakur
right,
said,
man, you good,
I'm
man.
gonna fly
Let me know
Greg
what you
whole
think,
team
man.
to Chicago on Sunday to make sure he good. He looked like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Shakur looked like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, did you know that Shakur Stevenson wife was with NBA YoungBoy? NBA YoungBoy got 11 kids. That means he don't use condoms. So Shakur wife was with NBA YoungBoy, raw, no protection. Bone-shattering traumatic thrusts. Violent, excruciating slams. All into lyric. But Shakur loves her. All right, for now, man, you the best, bro. I gotta go.
All right, man. I'll get back with you, man. Hey, man, Southpaw. Look, man. I like Greg Hackett, man. I think Greg Hackett's a good dude. I've talked to him. He's been over here. So, no joke, man. I didn't know. I didn't know it was like no real, like some real physical beef type stuff. And yeah, I've definitely seen both dudes fight. And Greg Hackett, both these dudes can fight, man. Both these dudes fight. But anyway, man, I just thought it was funny. I thought it was for real, like something people were doing to like put on like, you know, like a YouTube celebrity boxing match. That's what I thought it was. But I should have known that's Southpaw. Southpaw gonna be real with it. But yeah, man, you don't want to show up to Chicago like just go there. No, that ain't, you know, I would have to agree that no. It must you don't do that. That's not smart. That's a no-no. Bruce Lane said, no, seriously, man, he can fight. I trust, dude. Look, man. If you're talking about fighting, or you talking about boxing? If you're talking about boxing, I've seen him fight. Hey, man, I've seen him box. I've seen Greg Hackett. I think I've seen Greg Hackett fight. Greg Hackett can fight. That's a big dude. He has definitely has the demeanor of somebody that can fight. Treating it like it's a joke, it's because he probably kind of thinks that. At the same time, though, man, hey, man, I like both dudes, man. I don't think it should ever resort to that. I just thought they were trying to do like a celebrity thing, and I was joking. But anyway, much respect to Greg Hackett, and much respect for sure to Southpaw. They not cut like that. What are you talking about, Rick Sims? That's why he wanted in the shy so bad. Just me to, nah, man, because he ain't trying to box. This is a different weight class. He said it's not the same weight class. It's too small. Ain't fighting no big ass dudes, man. That shit is not healthy for you. Anyway, man, when someone want you to come to their side of town, that looks fishy. Look, man, and no, it looks pretty direct if somebody tells you. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Thank you guys so much for your support today. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.